play, the best to do it.
At least, Nick Bad also used to play, but sadly,
Nick
he ran these
Good.
tournaments a little too late, so Nick Bad now cannot enter.
Nick Good is no longer to make these tournaments. Unfortunate.
Oh my god, he just crossed
Come here,
that full
Senior
screen.
Ramon.
Let's go. Is this
Yeah,
a bun
yeah,
test or is
let's go.
this... Oh, no, it's a bun test.
Is
Never
it?
mind. It looks like it, because the tennis
No,
serve
no.
is pressing
Super
stuff.
JK is gaming right now. Wait a minute.
I don't know about that.
No, he's
'cause-
definitely gaming. Look at this.
No.
He hit the stand medium.
Nah, yeah, no, this is definitely a fucking
Now,
bun
look,
check.
he
Yeah,
popped
there
raw
we
X. You wouldn't pop raw X Factor at the
Neutral?
87.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah. All right, we.
Oh, he
All
teabagged.
right,
That's the
here we
ceremonial
go.
teabag of button
Y'all gotta
checks.
stop picking your actual teams if you're doing button
All right,
checks.
so it
it's just
looks
gonna
like-
confuse everybody.
No, hold up. I gotta check that. All right, so that was player one. So, all right, one game to Super JK. That was clearly not a button check. No, it's easy.
Well, no, is it?
Prague
player,
is that?
player one?
Hold up, we gotta call out Prague in the chat. This is a legendary man right here. Yeah, Gambito. He's not legal in the tournament, but there is gonna be a sweet Gambit exhibition after.
Gambit is the reason. Okay, let's go, Fetus.
It's true. Yo, good for him.
We will have a Gambit exhibition. Yes, we will.
We will.
Very
Turns
interesting to see.
out.
But here we go. Carnage Gaming. Yo, Venom Bite. Right
Yo,
off
big
the
head
bat.
mode. Yo, big head mode. You like that? Damn, look at this combo already.
Yeah, this combo is sick. I get hit by this all the time. It's insane.
Ooh, big head mode. Other crumple. Already 600k before super. Tatsu super. Here we go. Hey.
Here we go. Oh, does not finish the combo. Look at all that beautiful health on Lieutenant Surge's side.
Yeah, Thanos got big boy health.
Really do got big boy health. Oh no, Bobby got hit on incoming. There we go. Oh, there we go. Tatsu combos. Oh, the dash cancel. Let's go.
Ooh, yo, the side switch.
OTG. Yes, sir. Do it again, and then call
Gotta
assist
be-
so that it hits it. Yeah. Yeah. Then do it
Yeah.
again.
Let's go, Surge.
Oh, not even. Yeah.
He's
OTG.
doing the hard combo. He did the
Jump.
hard combo. He
Oh.
didn't even need to do that. He did a
Yeah.
Hado before that? I don't even know you get that.
And then super again. Yeah. Get
Here
the
we go.
kill.
Look at this
So easy.
damage.
94 hits. Let's go.
94 hits. Uncanny.
Captain Fire. Oh, here we
Captain
go.
Fire. Yo, Super
Do it
JK
again.
knows. Super
Oh
JK
my-
knows.
Wait, that's yeah, that's dead Wesker. That's gonna be dead
Super
Carnage.
JK knows.
He did
Do it
it
again?
again, fucking Mad Lad.
What
Let's
a
Yo,
go.
this
Hold
is
up.
now a match. We have a match.
We got a real match. This is Capcom.
Ah, that cross up Tatsu stops all the momentum. Oh, but drops out.
Now, peep it. Oh, no, not that Tatsu on incoming. Super JK
couldn't
was
keep
looking
the
real
mix.
good there. But that's Ken Masters, a character. Get used to Ken. We're going to be seeing a lot of him today.
Quite a
We're
bit,
going to be
actually.
seeing at least 3 or 4
Three.
instances of this character.
Yeah,
Three?
Three. Cicero, Quack, and Lieutenant Surge so far.
Yes, very true. We got 3 instances of Kenneth. Might have a 4th. I don't know.
Who
We'll
knows?
see.
Who knows?
Who knows? Damn, look at that big normal. Here we go. I saw it. Oh, not the reset. Big head resets. Okay, crumple. Big head.
Combo is so
so
easy.
cool.
You just do the same version of Venom Bite.
Yeah.
I just hear it every. I have
Not
PTSD
the,
now from hearing
I
that
couldn't
shit.
tell if that was a crossover or not. Yo, Iceman. Looking nice, man. We break out of there. No beams.
No,
That was definitely he did raw S in neutral, by the way. That was 100% a gotta slide. I saw it. You can't hide
my
from
god! Here
me,
we go.
JK.
Somebody wanted that buffed. Why?
Ooh.
Let's go. The crazy thing about this, Lieutenant Surge gets the hit on incoming Captain Commando. They're dead. Oh,
Yep.
here we go. I will be right back. I gotta go play my other game.
Okay, all right. Xeno entered
Yep.
in a Arcana Heart 3 Love Max tournament. So unfortunately, he's gonna have to leave every once in a while. I'm so glad that he didn't deny that. Oh, thank goodness. Arcana Heart, Xeno's favorite game, well known. And joining me, we've got one of the best, most profound players in Palace of Marvel. We got Isis Sarah. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. I heard that the Shinakuma 666 has entered bracket this week.
Shinakuma 666, much like the actual Akuma, I heard that Xeno had signed up, and someone broke into his house, got on his computer, and unsigned him up, and then signed up himself. And that is Shinakuma 666. We have no idea.
Sounds like a jerk, but this card
Sounds like
is
a jerk.
going in on Thanos. is going to be able to get the knockdown.
Speaking of jerks, we got Carnage.
Carnage is definitely not the friendliest of symbiotes. I think some of the other ones have had redemption arcs, but
no, not Carnage.
Learn more about him. He's just like, oh no, I'm more of a jerk than previously thought.
I mean, he's got several crimes, mass murder, and he said a really mean thing to Asuka once. I mean, it was pretty bad. Responds negatively to Candace jokes.
No.
Yo, Ken masters
an anti-air overhead?
Damn. Yo,
There's
look at that.
special about anti-air overheads hitting, but it looks like Iceman is going to die here. Lieutenant Surge has been so consistent with doing damage with Ken. Always seems to get at least enough that he has the kill on deck. Oh, except for this time, goes for the reset instead. It's, at least for me, I find it pretty hard to block the overhead resets that Ken has. Like,
yeah, that's pretty good, turns out.
Especially since it could be an overhead on either side, depending on if he command runs before it or not.
Ooh, the walk-up throw corridor means nothing to me. Lieutenant
I like
Surge.
how Surge was like, can I punish this Capcom? I know he went during my attack, but
he
I
tried,
him too.
and that's important.
That's
a sign of a good player right there.
Yeah, because if you don't know, you might as well try to get an extra character out of the D. And
For sure.
Surge takes it 3-0 over 101 Super JK.
Alright. Very good. Super JK, don't go anywhere. You have a loser's bracket run to make. Let me tell you though, Lieutenant Surge, always a heavy hitter in these tournaments, gotta say. And hard with this Carnage.
Strong tools in neutral to support Ken on point. And I feel like, especially with side thrust assist, he can just be pretty obnoxious doing what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Remora. I'm surprised at the serve bot pick here. Yes, I definitely think the Psylocke assist is a bit more useful here. Dobbs coming at the Ken neutral with a little bit more power behind him. That side thrust is no joke. Evil Ryu Evil Ryu Hado is going to let him win the Fireball War. But it looks like the serve bot capture bot there is actually taking out some of these fireballs. I'm surprised to see this. And so delayed, too. Wow. It's actually a pretty devious projectile there.
It is. And other thing worth noting is that while some of these other just
Ooh,
DP's
DP.
the last hit of it.
These guys are playing Street Fighter.
It's great.
Yo, Shoryurapa! Into the Psylocke. Here we go.
One thing worth being aware of with Ken is his fireballs are like Marvel 2. Oh, and now he's dead.
Dang, both Kens.
Both heads came out just to die. And neither of them would have had that happen if they were on the Shoryu assist, because you don't get hit there.
As if the voices of a million Kens suddenly cried out and will remain silent. There we go.
I think that's after the court proceedings.
After look, after I don't know what's going on with Ken and his wife, but he's gonna get it figured out. Anyway.
Using Venom Bite as a zoning tool, we haven't seen that much of that from the majority of the Venom players, and in this case it seems to have caught Psylocke.
I mean, the other Venom players may need to steal this technology from the best Xbox. That's a pretty nice technique there you got with Venom. Yeah, Venom Bite, definitely underrated move here. Gets the dive kick here. Servbot coming in. I'm very curious to see what he does with this character. I don't see him enough to know anything significant, but he's got 3 bars, and I know Servbot is real good with the meter. So we'll have to see. Ooh, the EX Hado stay above the super. Gets caught by the capture state, but best Xbox just can't convert, and that's going to be game 1 to Dobalicious. Looks like Sarah's going to have to hop out of the booth. You got a match to play. It's alright. Just going to be stuck with me for a little bit, chat. We go side thrust assist, clipping Dobalicious. Gets the conversion here on best Xbox. Converting here, following up with the overhead ground bounce. Going with the Tatsu, opting for Shippu Jinrai right away. Doesn't want to risk an extension with Psylocke. DHCs, that does like 1 billion damage. I don't blame you. Okay, Ken, super jump height Tatsu's very strong technique there. Ends up punishing Venom Fang on the way down. This unpunishable might be propagandizing for Venom, but I'm just saying, guys. Anyway. Venom escapes, going back to the neutral here. Now, this is actually a little bit difficult for Venom here. Venom, not really the type to dominate the neutral on his own. If you get lucky with a stray Venom Fang, you can definitely take out Ken here. But he just has to navigate this neutral very carefully. And Dobbs going to immediately DHC and actually gets the conversion. I wonder, I feel like that was only because of the trade. That was OD. That was a really smart play by Dobbs there. Taking advantage of the fact that Venom Fang, he knew that Venom Fang would trade, but that he would win out, so decided to mash jab and convert there. Gets the hit on the serve bot. So Venom's still alive in the back, by the way. Gets the hit on the serve bot. Gonna TAC into Ken. Drops the combo though. Serve bot just too tiny. This is the smallest character in the game right now. Okay. No DHC into Psylocke. Ken is just gonna get hit here. TAC'd on. We've got the Venom Super here. We go. Hados for the neutral. Now, as Sarah was alluding to before, these are the Marvel 2 fireballs. Ken's air fireball game is pretty weak, which is good for me, but unfortunately bad for Dobblelicious here. Gonna launch this DP on Venom. Venom gets the air grab. Here we go. Nice teleport there by Dobbs. But still gets clipped by the raw Venom Fang. Raw Venom Fang is still a very scary tool. Despite it all, DPs. Going for this side blade stuff. Evil Ryu gets hit. He's going to get run over by about 1 million goons right now. Damn. And just like that, this is an even match. Okay, Servbot. Yo, Servbot? Best Xbox putting in Servbot work? Chat was talking smack. They were like, hey, man, maybe you should pick Venom, or pick Hunk for Anchor. But oh my goodness, Servbot is just out-neutraling Evil Ryu right now. Dobbs still got the X Factor up. I'm surprised he hasn't popped it considering there's not a lot of time on the clock. Opts for some chip. Definitely should have X Factored before spending that bar. It's going to be very difficult for him to get the chip damage he needs. You get one hit on him, you win. You get one hit on him, you win. Damn, no. Best Xbox gonna take it out. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a misplay there by Dobbs. Definitely could have navigated the neutral just a little bit cleaner. Up X Factor just a little bit sooner. But we're going into game 3. These players are pretty evenly matched, but I think Dobbs has a bit of an advantage here. Both in the assists for Ken's neutral, and also just like, look at him, he's playing so good. Dobbs is really killing it right now. Gets hit after the Venom Fang, tags in Ken, but actually messes up his own combo. Maybe just wanted to fix his team order in a safe manner. Very understandable. Gets clipped by Light Tatsu. Here we go. Raw DP. I gotta respect that. He said, Dobbs, you better not hit a single button. Here we go. Magic Series into the 6th round. Yeah, Shippu Jinrai. Okay, gets the hit here. Ooh, text the throw right out of Tatsu. Alright. Neat. Didn't know he got all that, but okay, using the Venom Bite for neutral, but now Ken is just able to run in. Ken got that superior ground movement, so if he's able to just move in like that, you really got to be careful who you're zoning with Venom Bite. It's not exactly a matchup thing for Ken here. You don't want to use that against other characters. Evil Ryu here opts to chip out with the super here. Just a little bit too far to DHC into Ken safely, and also Venom just had a little bit too much health for that to really work. We're going to DHC into the Servbot, and Servbot's going to take a little bit of damage here. Now Servbot, I don't know his exact health value, but I know it is extremely low. Probably comparable to Strider or some of the other Pixie characters we got in base Marvel 3. Gets hit by Ken's Tatsu assist. Dobbs unable to convert, but gets a stray hit after that. Again, dropping the combo just due to very small character size. Best Xbox really making use of it, but not anymore, because he definitely just got swept. Venom converting off of the jump in, jump H. Extending a little bit with Venom Fang. Just doing a nice simple combo going into super, and that's going to be it for Ken. Let's see what kind of nasty mix-up he's got for Evil Ryu. Dive kicks into the trap and negates it. Very nice. Should not have push blocked there, Dobbs. That's going to be your life. You just had to mash. Best Xbox going to go up 2 games. Dobbs not ready for the proper Venom Fang punish. Instead opted to push block and got himself killed. But we'll have to see. Maybe he's got some adjustments. He's been learning things this match. Okay, and this is just brutal Ken neutral right now. Oh, sticks out with the crouch medium. Gets into a full conversion here. Might be able to extend this. Yep. Hard knockdown Tatsu. Okay, does not continue the combo. realized that regardless of how much meter he would have spent there, it was not going to be enough to kill. So here we go. This time, opting for Shippuden. Should be able to kill in 1 bar? 2 bar. No worries, no worries. So here we go. Dobbs getting the throw with Psylocke. Here we go. Lands the H-Tatsu assist in neutral. Very nice. Again, drops a conversion off of it. Dobbs got some uncharacteristic drops here, but he is very dominant in the neutral right now. Venom just not really able to get in meaningfully. I think this switch to run the Psylocke matchup it's been very beneficial for Dobbs. Venom can't really do much unless Dobbs kind of messes up his play here. Tough to see. Opting to do a lot of teleport side blade in or side thrust in, but just didn't work out that time. Venom's just going to get the hit, extend a little bit with Venom Fang, and this is going to be a dead Psylocke. I think you need 1 more bar on this. That's not going to work from there. Yep, tags into Ken, and Psylocke is alive just like that. You got to make sure that you kill these characters no matter what. Psylocke is a very dangerous character to leave alive there. Doesn't quite follow up the combo there. Ooh, gets the backwards hitting. That was jump heavy. And that looked very awkward, but is able to get the Venom kill after that anyway. Goes into the capture state, clips the leg. Psylocke assist. Here we go. Got the boys. Serve boss. Sending the boys out. Going X Factor. Again, Xbox is not doing great here. Really, Dobbs, all he has to go is throwing out the paper planes. He got the paper plane nooch. You got hit once, you're dead. Get him, boys. These boys hungry. Okay, is he throwing more planes? Yo, he's throwing more planes. These are tracking projectiles, and they are nasty. They do get popped in 1 hit. But, yeah, they're very good. Dobbs opts to pop the install here. Oh, but the normal what shot you would use there just doesn't work on Serve Ball. Way too short. Opting to call the boys again. But yeah, this is looking pretty open and shut here. Just one safe DHC will do it for some chip. Okay. We got a triple jump. We don't die here. Okay, Psylocke. DHC into Ryu. Okay, nah. Just gonna go for it directly. Going with Psy Thrust. And that's gonna do it. Dobbs taking up to 2-2 here. So, best Xbox, going back to character select here, you gotta wonder if he's gonna replace the Serve Bot. I know he normally plays Hunk on this team. Serve Bot performed admirably, but yeah, looks like he's gonna go to Hunk. Maybe having that more helpful assist in neutral is just what the Venom ordered. Definitely gonna help out Ken as well, because right now he's getting kind of outplayed, kind of out-neutraled by the Psylocke assist right now. Yeah, those paper planes track Shogun. Very strong stuff. Alright. At the 99 here, sending these Erhados. And you see right away the Hunk assist is just helping him win the projectile war immediately. Because he's sending these Hados out in advance, he can't just freely call Psylocke assist. He's got to be able to negate the projectile first and then follow it up. And just that one miscalculation is going to give Best Xbox a dead Ken and a Psylocke at about 65%. Hi, Sarah, welcome back. How did your match go?
I got very fortunate. Lieutenant Surge is so incredibly good at being aggressive, but I managed to get some opportunities to zone, and NDP assist is a lifesaver against people who are really scary when they rush you down.
No, very much so.
Ooh, looks like Dawdelicious against Best Xbox One is on the final game, 2-2.
Final game, and Best Xbox has made the Hunk switch in the last game, and just like that, was able to make Psy Thrust take a lot of damage very early on. So now Dobbs has to count on the Evil Ryu here. Now, we've seen his Evil Ryu do work before, so I trust him, but this is very uphill.
And it looks like with the X Factor available here, how would you spend resources if you were Evil Ryu at the moment? The Shoryuken into... Oh no, it dropped!
The Shoryuken into nothing. Evil Ryu still has the DNA of Ryu, unfortunately. Well, that's an Akuma super, but you know what I mean. Got some Ryu jank to him. Drops the Venom Fang follow-up. Unfortunately, Best Xbox had the kill, but threw it away. And that being said, Best Xbox has the meter advantage, has the X Factor advantage, gets the hit, and that's going to be it. 3-2. Dawdelicious going to loser's bracket pretty early, honestly.
Dang, we're so good now.
Yeah, for real. I feel like, again, like Zeno and I were talking about this earlier. Like, I think everyone in this bracket was scary. Everyone that I knew were all terrifying.
True. And
Rare footage of Tabs picking a character that he did not make.
is riddling. Tabs is normally very aligned with his characters. So let's see how he chooses to approach this matchup. He's going to use the Asura's zoning move, which we don't see very often. It used to be substantially worse, and now it is still not the best zoning tool ever, but it has some useful properties.
It is.
And Carnage gets the hit. Just fine.
Just fine. Just fine. Yo, Asura gets the hit here, armors through. Now, a big thing with Asura is that he's not immediately very strong. He has to take a lot of hits to really get in, but if you are willing to take those hits, you can basically get through anything. He's got his Bionic Arm Super, which instead of being invul, has Hyper Armor. He's got a few neat properties to him, really. Look at these loops.
He's the Thor of our game too, where he just has all of the life, so if you make a mistake and get hit by a zoning option 13 times, you're still probably alive to be able to confirm afterwards for that one time you get in.
So wait a minute, Tihanos.
No,
Okay, drops a
Tihanos
bomb.
is not having a good time at all.
Oh, wait a minute. Goes for the other level 3. I agree with that.
Oh, the anger. Would you X Factor here, or is he going to be able to kill X Factor?
He's going to be able to kill X Factor. This is. Oh, he doesn't know the Venom assist, though. He definitely picked him for the vibes. He did not know that assist is poo-poo stinky, unfortunately.
Oh, poor Venom.
It's literally just, I wish that assist had a little bit more hit stun. It is frankly nasty right now. I don't like it. But what I do like is that Tabs ended up taking game 1 here. In a pretty convincing fashion here. The best Asura to ever do it, because he's the only one at this point.
So we see that even though Asura is a character that likes to go in, at start of match, both players have been walking away and going to the opposite side of the screen from each other. Either one of them wants to start in a scrambly situation. Then once Tabs establishes a little pressure using some of the projectiles, some of his punching move has some useful properties to it as well for being able to navigate.
The Bionic Arm. Bionic Arm, here we go. Ooh, swings on this Ken. He's going to be able to kill for 1 meter, I think.
Looks like it. Especially because his hypers do a ton of damage, even at maximum scaling.
Yes, no, absolutely. That is by design. He's meant to have rather weak meterless combos, but when you throw in the meter, his damage is meant to severely increase. Very cool. Very, very in flavor for this Asura. Oh no, Cyclops getting clipped. Okay, alright, ends up living this though. So Double R is gonna have to play very carefully. He did not, and he's getting hit by some Asura right now. We're gonna see the level 3?
No.
I'll never forgive
make
you.
the daughter cry.
Why would Thanos do that, bro?
Have I been lied to? Is Thanos not kind to daughters?
I thought he was a very caring father to at least one of his children. At least
what
one.
What happened to the other one?
Nothing
Not
good.
great.
Anyway,
So
there's a reason she's not in this game.
unfortunate
Anyway.
for Thanos.
We got Venom, Carnage, Venom, Orange Hulk. I like that. So we
the
picked Orange Hulk and Venom, so that way to confuse Tabs, so we won't know which one he's hitting. Classic case of camouflage. I like that.
And Orange Hulk, a character that Tabs has said, no matter how bad his life is, he will never get buffed. And probably just had a bad experience with an Orange Hulk player at some point because how can this man not receive buffs? He's such a hard life in some ways. Oh, but gets the crush instead, and it mixes up somehow.
That's how Orange Hulk do. So here we go. Venom fanging in the neutral because Venom is so easy to play. Here we go.
Looks like he's trying to figure out the buttons while he goes here.
He's learning as he fights. Like, actively. He does not know this character.
I've seen you do this combo enough times. It'll work out.
It'll work out. He'll figure it out. Oh, dang. But not this game right now, though. Oh, no. Never mind. Double R does not. Chooses to save his meter. Okay. We're throwing fire.
stun. Ooh, and Cyclops is really bleeding in the back there. It would be within Double R's interest to snap that character, because
Kevin,
why is it this orange Hulk? Unclear.
Yes. Yeah, I was under the impression that the regular orange Hulk was supposed to be at least color 1, and Hawaiian shirt 1 was all the other ones. Okay, Venom Fang. Not easy to convert, it turns out. Wow. Yes, you cannot convert Venom Fang with S. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being like, I'm just saying. People aren't playing this character, but he's so good. Well, I don't know. I think he is really good, but
No, I think you're just good with him, but I'll continue to say this, like, this character...
Ooh, let's go Tabs! Oh, he dropped out of that combo, actually. That's wild. I wonder if...
Oh, and full R doesn't know the punish timing for it. Wasn't sure if there was more coming or if a DHC was on its way. Want to press a button, and because of that, Tab's got to take a bonus turn.
Yeah. I definitely got to take a turn there. Here we go. Ooh. No, it is not, Kevin. Okay, whiffs the level 3 there. You have double R going in with the Carnage. Here we go.
Going in with the Carnage a little too hard and not quite safely enough. It looks like this is going to be the end. How many people made Asura's daughter cry? Was she getting picked on at school or something?
She is not popular at school, unfortunately. I can't believe Asura's daughter, Candace.
No.
No, wait, that doesn't work. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, Tab's going to take a 3-0.
Tab's incredibly strong. And Polar is still very important. As Speedus is noting in chat with an image of the cute dog in question. Peeking around a corner in a quite suspicious fashion. Quack's Ken is able to get the first hit on Shinakuma, and this is exactly what you want to see if you're Quackbot. Oh no, it was what you wanted to see until the combo dropped, and Shinakuma was able to get started, has multiple fireballs, has dive kicks to hit Ken, but doesn't quite get the confirm on it. Going to, unfortunately, Shinakuma 666 is going to access to his Shinakuma. See, without the titular character on deck, what are Moonstone and Red She-Hulk going to do? Moonstone is going to get hit on incoming, and Quack has the confirm afterwards. Ends up doing a double version of the medium Tatsu, so that way the ground bounce would instead turn into a reset. But this time, now that he has all of his resources on deck, he goes for this finisher instead. And is able to get the kill, but now it's all up to Anchor Red She-Hulk. See if Shinakuma 666 can be as good as some players like Xeno, who get lots of kills with the Red She-Hulk in the back. And oh, the jumping heavy looked like it went right through him. I guess that her active frames had ended by the time that she got there. The Red She-Hulk is now going to pay. Oh no, she's still alive. We know as long as Red She-Hulk's alive, there's a chance a Bionic Arm is coming. Not for much longer. The zoning game by Quack, solid with the grenades, with the upward guns. It's really challenging for a melee character, like even as good as Red She-Hulk, to get in and deal with all of that. And Shinakuma this time manages to get away. He's going to be able to throw out some of these Zanko Hadokens. It's very strong for being able to deal with Ken's much weaker. Oh gosh, that took away almost 2/3 of Hunk's red life there. Jack is going to need to be very cautious about how he approaches the position. But Shinakuma has now taken off a decent amount of every single character on Quack's team's life, and there goes one of them. But Ken is still alive. He's going to get shot in the face. Not get shot, and manages to X-Factor, gets the confirm on Shinakuma from the opposite side. Brilliant awareness by Quack, getting through that, investing forces in a way that's going to get him the character and the momentum. And Stone trying to press some buttons, but is she going to get the chance to play? Did not get killed off of that DP, which is very fortunate for her. Manages to get behind and punches Thanos a bit. X-Factor still available to Shinakuma 666, so we're going to see X-Factorless Ken with Thanos. Oh no, bringing in the Thanos. Hopes that there will be enough damage here to get the kill, and thought he could swing in the air, but this is Red She-Hulk. There's no swinging in the air. You're about to get punched in the face again. Thanos is done. It looks like this is actually Red She-Hulk 666 because she has got the command throw, and someone may be giving Zeno a run for his money with getting those deadly command throws going in. Very nice work. The Shinakuma 666 is going to get the hit. This time we're going to see a Shinakuma combo, and oh my gosh, it's already over 700k, hasn't spent meter yet. Going to be able to just spend 1 meter to kill off a million health character, or he can, and has the overhead as a cross-up on the way, and very nice work by Shinakuma. Oh, and the Magic Pixel Mexican showing that you can use your Amazon Prime to subscribe to the HAVENGERS. Thank you so much, Magic Pixel Mexican. It is appreciated all you do for the community, and it is appreciated that you support the HAVENGERS. Oh dang, this time we're seeing why the name is Shinakuma 666, because it has already taken out 2 of Quack's characters with the greatest. Now that the Shinakuma is gone, is going to be up to Moonstone and Red She-Hulk to try and deal with this X-Factor to out Thanos. Really nice work, just air dashing up back and using flight mode to make sure that she gets to do her stuff. Amazingly fast overhead there. Activates Binary, and that does not OT. Now she's in a powered up state. Let's see who will be able to win neutral enough to take this. And Quack resetting with the overhead. Going to be able to get the hit. Let's see if Red She-Hulk, she comes in with the butt, and that is all she needs. This is going to be Shinakuma going up 2-1 against the Quackbot, who has won some tournaments before. Unknown challenger, so strong that he could fight masters, may be going on. And really great use of one of Shinakuma's many nonsense tools, able to just teleport forward, kills Hunk immediately. Yes, if only Zeno were here to watch this, he would be able to say, finally, another Red She-Hulk on my caliber, so that I could finally have a worthy opponent. But looks like Shinakuma's not going to get his namesake character this time around. He's going to have Moonstone get hit immediately too, but we have seen, even with if Moonstone dies here, this is a situation that Quack needs to deal with Shinakuma 666's Red She-Hulk with X-Factor, and this is probably the end of Ken. Oh, I didn't remember that he had used his balance, and Ken can kill here. He has access to level 3, has access to Thanos Snap DHC. And oh, this is not the Thanos Snap DHC, and because of the time that was DHC did not get the correct confirm, this is going to be the end of Thanos, and now Ken needs to deal with it, but both characters are in 1-hit range. 1 hit comes from Shinakuma 666, taking the set 3-1 over Quackbot, one of the previous champions of this tournament. Quack was sent to the losers bracket, but I'm sure that he will continue to be a threat there and blow up many people, because Quack is a terrifying beast. Players living much farther away from the server. Tabs, I'm surprised Tabs is only at 40 MS, but both of them do amazing work in play, so let's see what they're able to do. And it looks like Asura goes in with that jump S, but off does the excellent work of making sure to get the hit there, but then doesn't remember that the trap is on deck from Tabs' Venom. He has his Venom confirms, and Asura is a very healthy character. I think even with how amazing Heapnoff's damage is with this character, it is likely that he needs to goes for a walk up into what maybe throw? I don't know, whatever it was. It got hit in the face by the THC, and now it's looking like Tabs and are at oh, the Venom is getting shot down there, and Asura gets the hit. This is looking like Tabs' opportunity to let his Venom heal some red life, get some big damage on Venom himself, bring him from corner to corner with that pseudo kidnap. Now, Venom gets another chance to play. This is a pretty scary situation to be in. Tabs has lots of meter on deck, so if he wants to THC, so, but I doubt he wants to spend meter unless he has to with this, and manages to just get rid of Heapnoff's Venoms with his shots. Very nice work, and Asura getting the hit on Ultron, trying to do something on incoming, and it was not his turn to do that safely. Tabs doing the appropriate meaties. If somebody keeps on air dashing out from you, make sure that you get them with a proper meaty on incoming. And the level 3 orb manages to clear out Ultron. Let's see if Hunk is going to be able to run this back. Doesn't look like the opportunity. Ooh, will the opportunity be there? After a reset, Tabs is able to take it 1-0 over Heathnoff, winning the first game. And Asura was added to this game recently by the amazing modder known as Tabs, who is currently seeing him and showing the great work that he could do. Heathnoff using a lot more Venom's web throw than he often does in neutral, being very respectful of Tabs getting the opportunity to play a close range game, and getting to push him into the corner though can be pretty threatening. Has managed to get him locked down, but then players getting in and out of the corner a decent amount here. And the confirm, one of the strengths that Venom has is that 6H that he does will stagger and crumple, or will crumple people on the ground. So he was able to get that confirmed more easily, even though Asura was body blocking in the way. Very nice work. Let's see. Looks like there's some air dash pressure, and even though the first one was blocked, the second one was not. The relentless holding forward of Heathnoff is too much for Tabs to handle. Looks like Asura is going to get hit, but even with 5 meters here, Venom needs to work a bit if he wants to kill Asura. Invest the level 3. Already does over 1 million damage here, and with that is still like, dang, this Asura character is alive. Looks like an additional bit is going to be, and the Venom bite and needs to DHC. Uses 5 meters on that combo, but decides it is worth it to get rid of Asura. Just in losing Asura, Tabs has gotten 5 meters on deck, and Pops is a character who could use her very effectively. So this is potentially a great situation, even though it's looking pretty scary. He has the opportunity to run back, so it looks like Heathnoff is going to need to be at least somewhat cautious. This guy's not even to spend an additional meter to bring Venom back in. Still very confident being able to fight against the Venom, but now it's Cyclops on deck, and Cyclops is certainly not Venom. Let's see if he can get away and get set up, or if he could use his very fast buttons to win. It looks like this time going to get thrown, and Tabs invests the X Factor immediately, wants to get rid of this Ultron without using too many resources, still has 3 meters on deck. Let's see how Venom comes in, trying to be safe. Tempted to get the connection there, wanting to hit at least the Venom, but not getting either one, is going to fall out of Cyclone Kick, and because this command throw is going to get eaten by the Venom bite, this is looking like a matter of health for the 2 players. There's only 10 seconds left on clock, so we'll see if there's any reasonable chip that happens here. There's 1 meter on deck, and looks like Tabs is going to get the hit, but is it going to be enough? Is probably not. Heath has the combo here and is going to go straight into super. This looks like it is Heath tying it up 1-1 against Tabs. Very nice work by both players. Get down to the wire, neck to neck, and this is with Asura, who Heathnoff has often commented at the trashiness of this character. Asura recently got many buffs, and I believe even more, like I believe multiple rounds of buffs at this point. But he is a character that has been amplified a lot. Want to see if this is what he needed to get back into the game's meta, or if it's just Tabs being too godlike and managing to be able to work with a character that may have a bit of a harder time in some matchups. Oh, and going for the reset, and even with all of that damage, Asura only lost like not even half of his life, so to have tons of resources just from getting hit, and will be definitely able to level 3 if he wants to invest it. Invests it, and it looks like this is the end of Venom. Oh, Pixel Venom left, and Heathnoff goes for the DHC to try and get in safely. The command throw, even though if Xeno had been entered in this tournament, that command throw would have worked, but unfortunately for Heathnoff, Xeno has not entered in this tournament, and because of that, command throw did not work properly on Tabs. And it looks like X Factor is going to be finished for Heathnoff. and Tabs is only going to need to invest 1 meter because of how well this super scales at the end of combos. Very nice work. And the Venom Trap Assist is doing so much. Tabs using it to its entire value to make sure that Heathnoff gets mixed when he gets pushed back in many situations. Hunk just swings, and the ability of this character to swing is so good. That's the level 3. I don't know if this will kill without follow-up, but the follow-up is there. And now has a grenade on deck. There's no X available. Let's see if Heathnoff can make this X Factor. Let's come back with Hunk against Tabs. Pressing some jabs. I'm not sure how Heath's going to prioritize fighting this because even though Tabs is an amazing player, it feels like his Venom is much less cultured than the rest of the characters on his team. And Heathnoff decides Venom is enough of a problem that we're investing a level 3 in him. This is going to be the end of Venom, but now Cyclops comes in, has all the meter available, has access to X Factor, is using that 2M just in case Heathnoff comes in, because 2M is only 2 frames, incredibly fast, incredibly strong, and now this is all but over for Heath. Opportunity to get in, and Tabs won't give it to him. Shooting just a couple of those shots, and X Factor 3 is going to take out your character. And this time the Venom on point is going to be able to get the hit, gets the confirm. Tab's going to have, he has some Venom Barrel combos, doesn't quite have the OTG timing in, but he's been learning during the course of the match how to make Venom work, and it has been amazing to see how fast he learns. Not quite getting the kill with the level of consistency that Heathnoff does with this character yet. And Heathnoff, using the opportunity to get a dry tag into Ultron, make sure that there's opportunity for Venom to get all of that red life back. When you have a character, especially a character as high health as Venom, he has 1.1 million, you could get back such a huge amount of potential resources just by going for that tag and making sure that the red life comes back. Because Venom's already gotten back a good 300k, maybe more during this time, and the THC is on deck to get rid of Hunk. This is going to be the end of Asura as well if he decides to invest resources. Oh, looks like that was not the end, but gets the reset, and now is going to be able to go for the kill potentially. Going to build up to 2 meters with this combo, and because of that, even if this doesn't kill initially, there will be a DHC available. DHC necessary. Ultron Venom coming in, and now Venom was ready for the mashing Venom thing. Uses web throw to get the easy punish from full screen away. I'm going to see if Heath is going to go for a snap or anything here, because Cyclops has been a problem for him in that last game, and especially if he still has this X Factor available, but may just be able to kill Venom. It's the hit. Venom has so much health though, and now because of that, he is not going to die from this exchange because he decided not to invest X Factor. There's a mix-up available, but he did not press his cross-up button in time, gets caught by Tabs, now is going to return to neutral. This is a situation where Tabs is coming in with 5 meters again, X Factor 3. Unlike last time, Heathnoff has access to his own X Factor, which dramatically prevents chip damage, makes it so these situations can be much more manageable, and doesn't even need to manage it this time. It's just going to be able to kill Cyclops swiftly. Goes for the web throw into the THC and ties it up 2-2 in between Heathnoff and Tabs the Creator. And both of them moving forward with the Venom. And unfortunately for Tabs, because he summoned an assist that hit his opponent, he's the one getting comboed for it. That is some pain right there. And it looks like this is going to not be enough to kill Venom again, because he has a decent amount of life. Goes for the snap instead, bringing Cyclops in. Does not want to have to deal with the threat this character presents when he has more resources, has meter, has X Factor. But Cyclops is showing that even when he's not fully stocked, he's able to still be threatening, has taken out the vast majority of Ultron, and because he got this hit on Venom, this is looking like Ultron is just going to lose all that red life. Is this going to be Ultron getting to play at all? Not really. Now it's all up to Hunk. Hunk does have X Factor 3, This is now a really scary situation. X Factor has been used. His opponent is full screen, and it seems like he's having a hard time getting in. Went right across that trap there. I wonder if there's some visual thing where it'll subsist or sustain even after a projectile's eaten it or something. It looks like this is going to be the end of Hunk, and Heathnoff, who has won this tournament before, is being to the learner's bracket by Tabs, the creator. Work to Tabs, and great work to Heath showing off many things as well. But Tabs showing that he do work with all of these characters. Great stuff. And for
interesting. Is Dobblicious playing a new team?
Dobby's been rocking this for a decent period of time, but that side thrust assist almost turned into the end of two characters.
Oh no, the names were flipped.
Oh, yes.
You know, I do recall this match last week. Like we're seeing this element of different Ken styles.
And this time Ken Shoryu is able to get through all of that. For those who don't know, Ken is a very highly invincible character, both on all of his Shoryus are very good at getting through things. You see Quack there just using it as a poke, or Dobby using it as a poke there, and the DHC really fast. When someone tries to punish you for your big punishable invincible super, but you have another one on deck, it's so scary to try and do the right thing. And oh my gosh, Dobby jumping back and hitting that Ken assist, getting some damage, but immediately gets smacked afterwards. Going to not recover in time. Oh, I think if the beam had just rocked, it would have worked and still killed, but Quack decides to invest in the DHC instead. Now has the team in an order of Ken, Thanos, Hunk, able to have a lot more opportunity to rebuild Red Light, but not going to have that much because Dobby goes in with the level 3, Ken dies, and now it's Ken and Evil
It's
Ryu.
definitely worth getting rid of Quack's Ken, is he's using this spacing method where he always fills gaps by just placing the Ken assist.
Very good use of the Ken assist by Quack. He uses it both so it covers gaps and it also lets him confirm off his zoning. The confirm there just go into early beam super, is going to be able to take the first game against Dobblicious. And we're seeing that Ken mirror on start again, and that was one of those situations where Dobby had advancing guarded. The first bit of Quack's overhead still hit, so the advancing guard pushed Quack out of the range that he got to confirm. It was still in hit stun. And Quack, with the relentless pressure, just pushing Dobby to the corner, is going to be able to kill off this Ken.
One bar. Oh. Ha.
Patience by Quack, making sure to just be ready for the dry tag. Notice that we're playing on a SoCal server, and the chances that this happens are very high. NorCal server, but a SoCal server.
Ooh, nice read. Doesn't want to take a mix-up at that HP. And definitely, perhaps one of the few things that Ken doesn't do well is getting incidental chip, so...
Here is going to
Quack spending deep for that one.
Oh, and the dive kick into Happy Birthday. X Factors uses
Keep it simple, OTG Fireball.
Off 2 characters, has all of X Factor left, has 4 meters, has the ability to just do some like jump chip beam, but instead gets hit. Quack now has level 3 on deck. Is this going to kill off Evil Ryu? I think it might, and if not, there's still a follow-up left over. The follow-up, it's enough. Quack gets another game against Dobblicious, going up 2-0 in this learner side match.
It's something I think what we're talking about, the two differences between this Ken style, is that Dobbs has this very quick aggression style assist set up between Psylocke's incredible assist and Evil Ryu, and Quack has this assist style that heavily allows him to pull back when using his Ken, and apply the highly durable Thanos or just the absolutely screen filling Hunk assist.
Ken, Quax Ken also makes really good use of his backdash, as we saw there. Like you were saying, the ability to like utilize the hunk assist to have so much control is really powerful, and making sure that he just goes back to the situation in which he's the strongest. But Dobby with this DHC is not going to be quite enough, but gets the hit on Thanos. Doesn't invest meter to confirm. Is going to get thrown here.
Nice
this
read,
is looking
the
like the
Tatsu.
end of Dobby's Ken.
Thanos is an absolute ample damage character. Nice little fault there.
That Quack gets the kill. Let's see if Dobby can make this comeback. It's going to get the teleport with Psylocke. For those who don't know, no matter what height she's at, she could teleport back to the ground, and she could do that either immediately where she's at or forward from herself.
Bleeding.
Very hard. And
there's that little
Tatsu.
staggers.
The Tatsu assist lets it confirm so consistently and easily, and the grenade, for good measure, builds a little bit of extra meter.
It's excellent because Thanos is a character that really needs the support that Quack's team offers. Is that incredible damage, very high difficulty getting hits. So the fact that he can take any one of the sort of quick ending mix-ups that Thanos has and turn it into a stagger with either Ken assist or Hunk assist means that he can just absolutely systematically. It's the lead character, unique to anyone who isn't aware of this character. He is a boss character. He cannot call assists, he cannot tag out, and he cannot gain any bonuses from X Factor. But he has a lot of health that regenerates, and has some very unique confirmation routes as well as very high priority moves. Ysera, however, is doing an excellent job of pressuring this quick Ken and using the Hunk assist to put these sandwich pressure zones, but oof, that powerful beam nearly taking out Hunk with one punish. Ooh, Ysera gets a nice confirm, no meter needed, and now this team finally has access to their assists and X Factor, bringing in X, who is uniquely comparable to Hunk again. The Moonstone is the split deviation of the original modded Captain Marvel character, for those who aren't aware, as their character was exceptional in very many places that a lot of people considered too good. So Moonstone is a representation of the Rushdown element of Captain Marvel, but she doesn't have instant beams anymore. Going in. Ooh. Red She-Hulk has a very effective reversal on that one, a nice cross under. Going to X Factor, doesn't trust X to be left alive. Goes for the efficient quick kill. It's going to be one mix though. Without bar, She-Hulk doesn't have access to her incredible strike throw game using her throw hyper. And Ysera is being excellent here in maneuvering to avoid those slams, those charges. And yep, there's the throw attempt. Cross of Tatsu, keep it simple, and this character is gone. One up for Ysera. So Shunakama, who is definitely making them work for it. So taking a moment to catch breath of Shinakuma, and here we are back in the second round, seeing how well the boss character put pressure on. So that's another unique feature, is that Shinakuma can teleport in the air, and ooh, this quick loop is going to do exceptional damage on the Ken. No meter needed. And Ysera sees the overhead and engages of a button. Going careful. Opting for level 3 probably won't kill, but you still get the follow-up. And yeah, grenade, keep it safe. Shinakuma is going to regenerate life slowly, so you can easily just kill them with a gun blast and we can move her around. So this is going to be an excellent engaging round, using Hunk's ability to pressure at distance, as Moonstone can fuse projectiles, but there's a small charge animation before they come out. Here's the new super Blitz low equivalent. And ooh, a little bit too much of a gap for Shield to confirm, and ooh, Ysera almost gets that birthday. That adjusting to Void. Oh, I think that may have been an intended the rush super, and instead getting throw. Ysera is blitzing Moonstone again. The stagger blast assist from X is a really great ability to give Punk the time to set up guns as well as pull grenades. And there we go. Cleaning methodically after a little bit of mush at the beginning as Sarah goes up for the second round. And Shunakuma is going back to character select. Catch their breath, maybe adjust their team. A lot of characters try. Sticking Red She-Hulk. And maybe changing up which assist chosen. Here we go. One last lease on life for Shunakuma to go forward in this bracket, but Isisera does not want to give them a victory easily. Go. Safe DP, good ability to try and read for aggressive Ken pressure, but Isisera is not easy, but the HP of Ken is probably going to be a kill if they keep the combo. And nice clean kill, no meter needed. Go. I've seen a lot of power moves in my day, but this is an unprecedented confidence we are seeing in Shunakuma to not lose and, better yet, win in incredible style. Not 5 letters, but an incredible perfect nonetheless. Firing back, we now have 1-2. This match is proving to be an excellent one. Moving in, looking for an assist. This is going to be half of health there, and just encouraging that Shunakuma is woken up and starting to use more pressure and movement tools to force Ken's mostly ground-based movement to chase. Ooh, doesn't confirm that low. Dive kick. It doesn't quite confirm Roops. Keeps it safe. And he goes for the overhead, never going. What's to stay in front? Ooh, uses the helicopter Tatsu to hold air space. And catches Isisera trying to hyper. But, as I said before, their specialty character is definitely X. And in their capable hands, they have some excellent loops and unique tricks. Going to Blade mode. Yep. And this X, for those unaware, has 2 modes. One mode they're charged of as a buster, and the other one is the classic 0 DP, though without invulnerability. But both have unique combo routes and pressure routes related to how they are placed as well as what they are using them for. But, ooh, nice throw, simple factor, 2-2. Shunakuma really doesn't want to go out of the bracket at this point. It's going to be Isisera swapping characters, goes back in. And we are seeing a very quick change of gameplay style with Shunakuma trying to aggressively pressure at points where Ken isn't being able to quickly get hits, nor can Isisera's 2 ground covering assists completely lock him down. This quick movement and blast style is proving a high point of where this character can exploit. And it's doing just incredible dividends of just blowing through the LHP with chip, or they're just like tag damage. But this time, Isisera is relying on X to try and get this kill and let Ken regain some HP. As X themselves is an excellent character to tag runaway characters with their wide variety of tools that can cover all these angles. And Buster proving to be more than efficient. But they're definitely going to be testing each other's projectiles as well as airborne placements. And yeah, Shockwave, and not quite fast enough to catch the falling Akuma before it hits the ground. But at this point, Shunakuma is just serving to build meter or deal damage of chip And nice, Sarah recognizes the dive kick and grenades them. Alright. It's the major point for Lisa to see what exactly Shinakuma's Moonstone can do. So once again, this keep away matchup is just excellent to utilize against her. And I think Isisara can get this meterless, but instead just opting. Cheeky Snap tries to mix there, quick cross and a launcher, but can assist. Very, very protective if you're using DP over Tatsu. There we go. Isisara does not want to be grounded for too long, or provide some sort of coverage against Red Shield, preparing for that strike throw. So it's only invulnerable at most for a few seconds on that, so you gotta be careful with these lingering projectiles that X possesses. Nice low, but the assist ruins the combo. But with Buster, Isisara can just keep pushing back. Realizes that they were in range for the blitz. And Isisara goes up for the last win, though Shinakuma took it down to the wire in those matches. Credit to both players. And I think we can safely say that like all these new characters.
Through the patch, he was going to play things out because both switching from Captain Marvel to Moonstone and also some of the changes that PMC1 Dante got, like not being able to double jump, can really potentially impact the character's play, but it looks like Remora is adjusting quite readily, is going to go for the TAC, and Tabs knows it's coming. He's seen Remora play enough times to know that one of his favorite things in the world to do is just to get that hit, then go into the Dante TAC, not infinite, but just combo, just enemy step combo as long as he can. But this is going to be the
so
end
much
of Moonstone.
unscaled damage on Shura.
Tabs bringing in the Venom. It looks like his week 1 Venom is looking like it's in a good place to get some work done, but apparently not enough to deal
shot.
with Remora mashing crouch light. And
like
goes for
Remora's
the 6-8.
Still ironing out the new combo routes.
And one of the main things is Dante not having access to a double jump anymore just changes his matchup against zoners a lot. He's going to be able to swing with those big buttons though, and even though Tabs has had the opportunity to do Venom things, his Venom not looking quite as terrifying as his Asura. It doesn't matter how terrifying you are with the character, Remora is going to hit you.
Incredible double trigger.
It takes 3 meters now, which was a pretty huge nerf. But then Remora still showing that even at 3 meters he feels the move is still worth it, is going to be able to potentially kill off Cyclops, and does not kill him, but does plenty of Helm Breakers just to keep him from doing anything in that terror range.
Something that I think is interesting to Remora's using aerial shots just to keep movement to a minimum.
Rolling things with the Weasel shot, very good.
Ooh,
non-cross
stays in front. Bringing it all the way back to MVC 2.
Oh, no.
I think it's a follow. No.
Dreams are at 1 pixel. They may not die, but the dreams are at 1 pixel.
Oh, you gotta hit him. You
the
can't let him.
The dreams don't die. It's true.
Tabs take it up to 1-0 in the style of Justin Wong.
We've definitely seen that for Tabs, his anchor Cyclops has been one of the primary threats on his team, putting in work. Oh, Remora frustrated that he had tried to execute
happy
super
birthday.
Dante.
Does he have the variation for this yet? Moonstone's a fairly new character.
Oh, DHC is gonna help. He's able to get out the round harvest. Oh, doesn't get it in time, but Venom re-stands into it. And everything works out in Tab's favor despite things going so badly. He got enough chances to play that this is going to be the end of Moonstone. And the level 3 animates for a decent long time, so Venom gets back a little bit more red life while he's waiting. But decides to still call Venom assist, does not care about his red life at all. Chooses
Phoenix Wright may deem you guilty in the court of justice, but Ashura deems you guilty in the court of our hearts. You touch this man's daughter, you die.
Yes, it's true. All of the people who made his daughter cry, they were just like, they messed up. They should have known better, and they did not know better. I think this is going to trade in Remora's favor, and it does. Now Venom loses essentially
That's
all of
such a
his
good
life.
assist for that lingering hitbox.
Oh, and the Hyper Sentinel Force here may not
Harvest.
be in time, but the chip is still going to be enough. Chip is not enough. This is going to be a pixel of Venom getting the opportunity to do things, but we know that the Anchor Cyclops is a problem, but X Factor is available on both sides here. Let's see if Remora
Great
gets
use of
on
the
income.
assist to cover airspace there.
Oh, and Tab's using those jump cancelable normals to maintain pressure. It looks like there are some M loops coming in here from Remora.
Almost
X
got
Factor
a
hasn't
dirty
been spent
reset
yet.
there.
Oh, and a new person followed. I can't quite read your name, but thank you so much for your support of the HAVENGERS community. And now, X Factor done for Tabs. Remora only has 1 meter, but it looks like if he chooses to just invest X Factor
Yeah,
here, he
keep
can
it
do
simple
combo.
here and go for hard drive. And Remora's going to take it 1. I think a good thing to point out for why not changing even after the Dante nerf is the fact that assist just gives them so much interesting reset potential.
And helps on incoming, helps in a lot of situations that are otherwise inaccessible. And then Marvel 2 Sentinel has just been doing a very good job of being that horizontal control assist, like right there, saved the Moonstone from when otherwise she had the potential to die. And very nice block from Tabs.
Even after the nerf that causes you to have to charge those beams, with drones as your protective assist, you have plenty of time to still use them effectively. But really, the low HP seems to be the thing that Tabs is getting the most over on Moonstone every round.
And Venom gets hit here. X Factor used, but doesn't end up confirming.
Mora's still in the transition here. Ah!
Got the MIG. Okay, Venom loses the majority of his life, maybe all of his life. Just the majority. He gets
Keep
another
away
chance to
tools.
live. And this is going to Cyclops' Mega Optic Blast is not going to confirm it. Make sure to X Factor so that there's more chances to play. It's going to be able to shoot him from the air. It looks like he doesn't want to invest in that just in case. And now,
Yeah, there we go. Air shot.
shot quite strong. And is the beam going to come out in time to hit? Snap is there. Remora
That's a
is
milky
so ready.
strategy if I've ever seen it.
This is a really great decision there to both protect his Sentinel. Oh, Venom gets in, but this is not Heathnoff's
Nice.
Venom. This is Tabs' Venom. Will the Tabs Venom be able to confirm? Just presses more buttons. It doesn't matter if it combos. Just on doing things, something will work out. But is much better at making things work out with Cyclops. And is going to get the wall bounce beam into the super. Can do some optic. Oh, he went for it, and because of this, Sentinel's going to come in, has the opportunity.
Too big a
Not
character to
get the
avoid it
punch.
though. The release input beam.
Oh, confirms so many things, but not quite enough. And now he's full screen against Tabs and Cyclops again. There's an entire meter on deck for Psych. How is he going to approach this? Is getting pressure in the corner. This is a pretty scary situation, but
Crazy how
Cyclops
great
is-
we've recreated this matchup. Oh no!
got to the other side, and
This will
with
be
that,
right for Dabs.
Tabs takes game 2 against Remora, or game 3 against Remora, going up 2-1. Very nice work, and doing so with
It appears that, from the chat that was a misinput from Remora.
yeah, I am not surprised.
Taking a moment, reset, checking your stick, checking your team. What's cooking in Remora's head?
Remora is one of the players who's willing to take a moment and just like reset energies, because his if you're playing Rush, then you're not thinking about what you're doing. It will limit your capability for a lot of players, and just taking a moment, other people can potentially grow frustrated. We'll see how it ends up working out. Let's see if this time Moonstone's able to take on this Asura, because that matchup has been, she's been getting a hit on him, but she's never been able to kill him. And then along with not being able to kill, oh, her slide ate the trap there. Had a button in like the exact right angle to make it work, and now gets a happy
keep this
birthday.
simple. The triggers are dropping out. Just keep this simple.
Good is going to be able to just DHC. Last time his DHC didn't quite work out. This time make sure to do it early enough.
Plenty of fight.
not have the right confirm on deck. And now,
Gonna cross under here. Oh, back to Moonstone again.
Tab's going to try and get out of this. Uses the beam, but the beam doesn't quite come out in time to protect Asura.
But Ashura face tanks that for the rest of the team there.
1 pixel Venom, 0 pixel Venom, not even 1. And the Skewer is enough to take him. Cyclops is going to need to make this reverse OCE on the whole team. Those drone assists keep him from getting that full punish on Moonstone he may have
Your
desired.
wish has been fulfilled. Moonstone is now out and showing their power.
And with that, the big bullet is going to finish it off, tying it up 2-2 for Remora. Let's see what adjustments Tabs can make. It was mainly just like getting Happy Birthday Drew and his time. I'm sure that if he plays with a similar strategy to what he's been running, and just manages to get the hits, avoid some of those Happy Birthday
Matchup for matchup. Moonstone's relying mostly on drones for pressure, and Ashura's just bull rushing through them most of the time.
And trying to use the barrage in order to be able to have some ranged presence that exists out there. And even though they don't do a lot of damage, Moonstone does not have a lot of life, so taking the 81k here and there adds up for her pretty quickly.
It also prevents her from charging any fireball or blast moves, so she has to come into Ashura, which is exactly what he wants with his excellent heavy of armored moves.
And there we saw he was able to get the hit on her. Is going to be able to kill her meterless in this situation. This is looking very good for Tabs.
Barely scratched. Ooh, this is going to be a quick kill, I imagine, blowing all resources.
Yeah, he already has 3 meters, and he still has an assist available. Decides to just use the 3 meters in the punch. This is definitely going to kill DMC1 Dante. Do you think that Remora's Marvel 2 Sentinel with X Factor and 3 meters will make it back?
Anything's possible, but this is not the best place to be with Tabs cooking this much. And this is also not the place to be dropping your setups.
Oh, and Venom gets the air throw. Does not get the confirm, but Remora does. Venom's a large amount of health is working in Tabs' favor, though, because that has drained the majority of the X-Factor time from Sentinel. Now it is up to Sentinel against X-Factor and manages to get away. Very nice job flying up back.
MVC2 Sentinel still has access to hard drive loops?
His hard drive is not very good. He has Hyper Sentinel Force loops that are pretty good though, so he can still do loop meter things. Oh, and Tabs got the hit.
Remora's big chance in this match, if they can hold up after this damage, is to spend their resources and keep it simple for the kill. But
Tabs taking it over Remora, who has been a multi-time champion in this tournament, sending him to the learner's bracket with Asura, Venom, Cyclops. Very
channeling
nice
the great Wazzler. Tabs shows that Cyclops is always
Ken on point or Ultron in the middle. I personally like the team composition of Heathnoff more, but I think the names are switched, by the way, HAVENGERS. And it looks like Best Xbox's Ken is able to get the hit. Confirmation. You don't want to let Heathnoff's Venom survive. It's not just that he has 1.1 million and that's scary. You also just can't let him have too many chances with this character. His damage output is pretty consistently high. Confirm off so many situations with all of his knowledge on him. Like, we were seeing Tabs use Venom in the middle and using him primarily for that trap assist. Oh, and nice work by Best Xbox
is doing something I think is intelligent around Venom, is that Venom is a character with sword-like limbs, but they are still really susceptible to being hit. So making characters like Ken, who can DP or other throw out huge hitboxes, are an excellent way to really shut down Venom's rush. That said, Heathnoff is going on a tear, and his damage is just really high with this character.
The DHC is on deck. This is going to be the end of Ken. There's a decent amount of time for Venom to get his red life back. Heathnoff has access to so many beam drones, and then on top of that, also Hunk. Hunk is a very good drone for Ultron, and this is going to show with the OTG after throw. Has the knockdown in the corner, is going to have loops available. It's doing the more optimized version of the loops than we used to see. Ends up dropping it, but hey, if you're going for the new things, you're going to drop it some percent of the time, but you'll drop it a lower percent of the time later if you start practicing now. Oh, and those drones are just so good. The beams are strong, and the command throw is out.
Strike throw there.
No, the dry tag ended up getting the hit. I think that he wanted the tag to whiff. It ended up connecting, and grenades are going to come out. Not manage to actually get the hit with them, however. Hunk is going to get thrown here, and even though it's with it, a throw starter, I'm pretty confident in Heathnoff's damage. Hunk is amazing at many things. Living is not one of them. Hunk, to my knowledge, is currently the second lowest health of all of the lethal characters, if I'm not mistaken. Servbot being lower.
The Heathnoff's 80 milliseconds, I think, is slightly affecting their ability to execute their extremely deadly support. Just keeping it simple there.
It's that game. Heathnoff going up 1-0 against the best Xbox One.
But
looks like best Xbox
neutral. Xbox is Hunk assist, and then they keep putting down the trap assist, just to ensure that Ken is projected, and it's doing incredibly well at ensuring Heathnoff's ability to move in with Venom is limited.
And I like that both of these players know when they don't feel resourced to get a kill, and they're willing to back up, set up a trap, set up a situation that's favorable instead of trying to overextend and get themselves killed. And Venom Web is an amazing poke because it's like a Nova Ball or something where it just hits a huge area. Oh, and there's this opportunity for Ultron to get in. It's the ground bounce, use the enhanced extension, still going for it, and it's one of the things I like is even if you're dropping something a little bit, if you make sure that you keep going for it enough that when you get it when it matters, going to be entirely worth it. And keep doing the S-loop combos. Hadn't been doing those for a while, and it has gone into more optimized damage, and Venom is not going to survive this.
And just if you are choosing to pick Ultron for your team, the thing that you're really going to want to check is all these little abilities to reset, which is strike throws, command throws, and just the ability to call drone specials like that.
Going to be able to build so much meter off of this opportunity, and just backs off as soon as he realizes that it was dropped. But best Xbox One, didn't get quite the opportunity. And Venom going for the Venom bite is going to get out safely. It ends up needing to use X Factor in order to do that. This is going to be the end of Ken, but now it's down to X Factor 3. Best Xbox's Hunk has 4 meters on deck, which can do a lot of chip to a team that doesn't have any X.
That is assuming you don't get Venom Fanged.
If you get hit by Venom Fang, there's not much you're gonna do with your X Factor.
Optimize doesn't seem to take too much risk here either.
With the level 3, still, and even after that, there would have been the opportunity for follow-up combo. Up 2-0 against best Xbox One. Trying to make it further in this tournament and making sure to respect that trap assist as that green pile of goo just sits there. It's something scary like Modox. You want to make sure that you don't run into it when it's a bad time. One here is going to be able to kill Ken potentially. Ken's a relatively healthy character, so we'll see if this is enough. Should be able to get
one more little follow-up. Oh, almost.
Decides to just go for some Venom bites. Wasn't able to get the confirm, and the dry tag back into Ken, and Ken immediately dies. For Ken, his life has not been working out, and very nice work to best Xbox One, knowing that he doesn't need to respect the trap when his jumping button's hitbox is big enough that it will eat that, and he has enough additional hitboxes there.
So this is going to get rid of his turn. Is he just going to hope to chip? He's putting Ultra on the far end of the screen, gives a lot of space for him to call drones.
Oh, that X Factor.
Despite attempts otherwise, does die and dies nonetheless.
but manages to burst the TAC. Is going to get more opportunities to play here, and gets the throw, and already has 3 meters on deck, even though Venom's a very healthy character. I think that with the level 3 available here, this is going to be the end of Venom, and it's going to be all up to... Oh, no, he gets a chance to play again. The chance is not long enough to matter.
Pro scaling. I mean, generally with both of these players, Venom's a character of so much damage, and yet they really just prefer to reset so much. And I think
got the hit. Can
they're
X
living
here
to
to
regret
confirm?
this.
Oh, does not X and confirm for best Xbox One. That was the opportunity to kill off Venom and get momentum with Hunk. Now is going to lose Hunk and need to fight off Hunk and Venom with just a sliver of Venom and only 3 meters. And unlike Hunk, who used meter to chip, Venom kind of needs... Oh, she gets another chance to play.
Yeah, Venom builds so much meter. I'm really not sure I agree with either one of these two not just blowing more resources to get kills. But nonetheless,
Xbox One is done with this.
Kifnoff prevails, though Best Xbox did an excellent showing with their new shells.
Both of them use Tatsu Assist for the character.
Next to Wolvie X22, there's probably the equivalents for the Wolverine in the Pellet Swap meta.
She is very good and very fast and very scary. Oh, but Lieutenant Surge getting the first hit has shown that he has on deck good confirms for Ken, especially with the assists he has available. He's going to go for... I think he would have been able to kill if he used a different ender. Oh, maybe able to still do it.
Mash. What I was saying, Carnage here is the, I think, one of the more Wolverine-like characters we have in Pellet meta. This small body when in motion, and these big normals will really quickly cross under.
Oh, and very nice overhead by Quack, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. That was a scary situation for Carnage. He just glided by this grenade that was coming through the air at him. I really appreciate with Lieutenant Surge, even though he plays Carnage as an aggressive character, is entirely willing to use the full screen OTG Sajimo-like move in order to counter some zoning, mixes up the play, and makes good decisions with it. And now Hunk is bleeding so badly. And
yeah, like it's a rushdown based gameplay style, but he also has periods of time where he looks to respect the opponent's options more than some rushdown characters.
And Thanos is on point now. Thanos versus Ken, both of these are some pretty brawly characters. They like swinging at each other. Ken's able to move a little bit faster. Thanos has some of those enormous hitboxes that he could throw out. Let's see how they end up playing into each other. This beam here is not going to work against Ken because he has an anti-projectile move. Thought there would be an opportunity for the Hadouken, but didn't quite get the link there. As to the HC, I like that if you realize that you're not going to get the combo, do something safe, make sure you're in a situation, even if it takes another meter, you get the opportunity to play more. Oh, and is there going to be an opportunity to punish? No, because right now this gun super is very hard to punish and essentially safe. If people want to know what's coming in some upcoming patches, Tabs posts in the EX Discord what some intended things are, and Hunk's gun super is going to be much less safe in the future. So that's one of the areas that's going to get hit, but Quack taking full advantage of its power now, able to keep the Surge out. There's only 18 seconds left. I don't think that... Oh, it did work just because of the last minute, and now that X Factor also lets Quack get back so much red life. This is going to be tough. Lieutenant Surge has X, he's going to invest it now. Let's see if he's able to get anything to get going. Gets confirmed from full screen with bullets into bullets into bullets, and Quack takes the first game with Lieutenant Surge.
This is the quintessential Quack playstyle, this ability to set up his own zoning area and just offer enough defensive options to keep you out of it. And like, it's going to be very tricky for Surge if he keeps trying to play, keep away on the opposite side. Quack's team is so well situated when you're not getting rushed down by it to just hold you back.
Oh, and at medium, Tatsu is so easy to confirm. And going to have a follow-up here, one of the things about Ken's supers is if you get the high hit on his Tatsu super, it is going to let you combo after it pretty consistently, no matter what height you're at, as long as they were higher than you. Oh, and rushed back in! sometimes when you rush back in right after the opponent drops the combo on you, it can feel frustrating. Really good work maintaining composure for both these people. And Schizo subscribing and posting a very cute Truffy emote in the chat. For those who don't know, Truffy is a cute dog that benefits from subscribing to the stream, because when people subscribe, she gets treated. It's all good for her.
Marvelous dog. We're seeing Quack willing to spend the meter required to kill, and I think Lieutenant Surge, this is not the time and place should they get the hit here to be careful of their meter. Wesker is excellent at spending it for things.
He has tools for doing it in neutral. If he feels threatened, he has a reversal with it. I would actually just be willing to like try a bombing run if I see one of the assists come out. It looks like that won't even be necessary here. It just wins through solid neutral, doesn't need to activate X Factor, but doesn't do a full combo and gets crossed up and then gets overheaded.
It's gonna do mad damage. Like, for Lieutenant Surge earlier on, he got that hit on Quack's Ken and tried to go for a longer combo when he could have just looped or maybe killed off one single super.
I feel like Lieutenant Surge, if he had just invested X Factor, would have been in an easier situation, or if he had invested meter, one of the two. Oh, but Hunk here is just going to get hit as an assist, but we see the power of these Kens on point has just been incredibly good. Hunk now is going to bleed. This is the end of Hunk. I like this from Lieutenant Surge, putting Carnage at risk to take care. Shoryuken. For Crouch Light, when you hit with Shoryuken above you, your buttons are so fast that one of the confirms is pretty good is Light Tatsu. Oh, and Carnage dies. Lieutenant Surge has the life lead here, but Quack gets the hit immediately, doesn't get the confirm off of it. Ends up, it looks like Lieutenant Surge has a much stronger neutral assist that's easier to confirm off of. Quack got the hit there and is
look at that
with relentless pressure.
Yeah, that's that cool little synergy between Wesker and Ken is the ability to just completely reset neutral for 2 bars.
Beam was off. This gives the opportunity to get Ken back into the back, regenerating red life. Both of them are at around 1 2/3 meters at the moment.
Lieutenant Surge with the Magnum shot.
The value in there with the command throw. Quack is not ready to use his Thanos. Is this going to be Lieutenant Surge getting on the board? Oh, X Factor activated by Ken, but Ken...
This is the time where Quack has to come to you, so there's no point getting too aggression when you Ken assist.
Oh no! Got caught with the 2H while he was in the air. This is going to be the end of Stars Wesker. Now it's all up to Ken versus Ken. Who is the true Mr. Masters? That was wildly punishable, but it didn't happen that time.
The Quack factor.
In Ryuken, into not get punished, into lose footsies afterwards. Okay, Lieutenant Surge is on the board.
Quack's just like fighting Shao Kahn in the arcade. The first 5 times he laughs, you assume he's going to kill you, so you don't do anything.
Oh, that cross-up is so scary, too. Ken's command run is very good at crossing people up when they're tech rolling, so it's very easy for him to get behind you and make you either cross up low or cross up overhead.
Option selected for the snap there. Going
to be a lot of damage on Thanos, but is it going to be enough to kill? Ends up doing, this is not as high damage of a super as some of Ken's other options. Thanos ends up living, but the immediate punish on Hunk being tagged in is exactly what's needed. And Surge here is going to be able to get that knockdown in the corner. Hasn't used the bounce yet. Used it on that forward medium, and this is not... Oh, it managed to pick up just in time with the last little bit of that Hadouken. But Quack is willing to swing, and when Quack swings, there's a chance your character will just die. Does he use level 3? Of using level 3 is reasonable and just does an actual combo with the character, is going to be able to kill off Ken quite swiftly and bring in Thanos so Hunk could recover some red light. Oh, bring in Ken so both of them
could bleeding. I think the next chit you should probably X Factor on if you can blow through the team with how much they've lost HP.
And Hunk is really bleeding after those OTGs. managed to get the hit, but either one of them could do this. Quack has enough opportunity to do damage, has 3 meters on deck, can easily kill Carnage if he invests resources. I think it'll
Excellent
be...
prediction on the ground shockwave there.
Got to the opposite side, and Thanos' punch was able to hit through the flash kick at the end. Decides to go back into neutral, and that overhead. Quack putting in all the work, making sure that the full screen backdash was followed up by an instant overhead. Very nice work to Quack, and with that, it takes it 3-1 over Lieutenant Surge.
Good to Lieutenant Surge. They were beginning to get a better feel for the matchup as they moved on, and their Carnage is just such an impressive character with how much space they can position for mix-ups, as well as he was definitely looking for Quack to tag in a lot of the situations.
Playing, be pioneered by Xeno, but this mystery player so strong as they get into bracket. And getting to throw those Zanku Hadokens can be so scary for Venom just trying to get around them, especially when there's also teleports to try and get around things too. Dive kicks are so scary to manage. Ultron just lost a chunk there for dealing with a single hit. And this is going to be potentially... that was looking very scary for Shin Akuma 666, and now it looks much scarier. Immediately gets additional hits. Hefnoff hadn't gotten the first confirm, but because of that, he's going to need less resources to kill this character. This character's life regenerates, but not while he's being comboed, so he is going to go down to, I think, just a single DHC here, and this leaves Ultron in for the mix. Ultron, even though his... that Venom tag, I think, could have been punished by Shin Akuma 666. Tron's super lasts a really long time. And the counter trying to beat on Venom, but the Venom Fang is still available to get around. And it looks like Hefnoff is actually using the vertical assist with Hunk, which is a shift here because mainly uses that when he's playing the Thanos team. It looks like this is all that Hefnoff needs. Has the hit on Red She-Hulk, has 3 meters on deck. Is he going to invest what resources? Don't think he needs X. May be able to kill her just using the 3 meters here. It uses level 3, and now this is going to be the end of Red She-Hulk, and it is all up to Moonstone with X Factor 3. How is she going to do this? She needs to fight against Venom and gets hit by the trap. X Factor activated, and she blocked for so long, but it was not long enough. It's going to be the end of this Moonstone. The quote, like, Keith was so scary there that he even broke the quote bot. It's quite a shame. Let's see how Shin Akuma 666 adjusts to this. If he brings more Shin or more Akuma to the table in order to make this happen. And yes, Windows 10, great for many things. Unfortunately, quote bot, not one of the things that's friends with Windows 10 yet, I guess. And been noting that Windows 11 is to have negative things happen to it because it is quite unpleasant. But this time, Shin Akuma gets started, doesn't quite really get started, but gets pressure even after the drop. This is going to be potentially scary. Gets the sweep with that hard knockdown, is able to hit confirm it from so far away. The beam is going to connect, get rid of Venom, and this time Shin Akuma getting on the board with the and manages to keep pressure on Ultron even on his incoming. Light is going to get started, but doesn't manage to avoid the anti-air bullets. Shin Akuma gets another chance to live, and his DP, he recovers at the top of that, so he's just safe there. Going to invest another beam. Looks like Hunk is really bleeding right now, so Hefnoff needs to be pretty cautious about how he summons assists against this character that has a safe beam that hits from so far away. But instead gets an extra chance for Ultron to play, which is exactly what he needed. Gets really high in the air, so it's going to be quite hard to punish, but the dive punch does it. It's going to ground bounce Shin Akuma and decides to invest the level 3. The character is too much of a problem, and Hefnoff does not want to deal with it. setting out those drones in order to make sure the incoming is scary. And Moonstone went to the skies, but then couldn't see what was going on for the Hunk assist and for Ultron potentially mixing her up. It was just too scary. Now, with 2 meters, this is going to be the end of Moonstone. Shinakuma 666 has shown that the red She-Hulk is terrifying. Oh, no, not the end of Moonstone. More chances to play. I really like the use of flight mode to avoid getting chipped. Just takes the time that's needed, but this is looking pretty scary. Heathnoff has access to bullets and shoots at the correct angle, manages to take her out and bring Ultron back in, but Ultron immediately dies for coming in. Will Hunk survive the incoming? Will he get command thrown? The cross-up S does not hit him, but now his X is used. Is this the end of Red She-Hulk? It looks like it. Super is available. This is going to be an easy finish here for Heathnoff, and with that, Heathnoff goes up 2-0 after a very scary start of the round. And going back to that character select, looks like there is the opportunity to look at character select and see all these wonderful characters that we have on deck. So many amazing people in the cast. But I think all of the assists are staying as is. Yes, it is very possible for Shinakuma 666 to do this. And I'm sure Zeno, looking at this team composition, would be quite proud of Shinakuma 666 in already making it to losers quarters and trying to make it even farther. With that, those Anku Hadokens are pretty terrifying, but is going to get caught by Venom. There's no confirm, however. This is actually pretty fine for Shinakuma because going back to neutral is something where he thrives. So he doesn't really need to interact here and is already back at full health despite getting hit there, because Shinakuma is a very powerful character both defensively and offensively. Throwing some buttons out in the air, but gets caught by those anti-air Hunk guns. It looks like the anti-air Hunk guns, instead of being like a lack of Thanos on the team, it's just like this is the strategy to try and manage some of the nonsense that Shinakuma throws out from the skies. Oh, and Shinakuma here is going to get punished. Was able to shoot Hunk for a decent % of life, but it's not going to matter if Shinakuma just dies here, and then the combo lasts so long that Hunk is just regenerating life even more and even more. Is it going to be a 2-meter kill here? Ends up choosing to use all 3 meters. Is going to get the kill on Shinakuma, and gets the time to set up a trap, which is quite useful. But Moonstone here, let's see if we get to see her thrive. She hasn't really been the most impactful character for Shinakuma 666 this set, but has been very good at avoiding some of the situations that have been tough for other players. So going for that counter, and it's the correct decision, is able to get the follow-up on Venom, has access to tools. What's he gonna do? Decides to spare us from what may have been a terrible fate, and instead does this combo. And now Venom's still alive because of it. Let's see Shinakuma fighting with the honor of not using a tool that is not to be. But the command throw, Shinakuma 666 needed to channel his inner Zeno and know that the command throw was coming. It looks like Zeno's soul was living in Heathnoff for the moment because that command throw was too strong. Has the meter on deck. You spend 1 meter, 2 meters? Then this isn't quite gonna kill because Red She-Hulk is so healthy. There a follow-up, just dry tags into Moonstone, making sure that Red She-Hulk has a chance, but we're down to only 20 Marvel seconds left, and the chances are running out. Will Shinakuma be able to make this comeback? There's not that much time on the clock. He'll need a happy birthday or something really good. Heathnoff's defensive play too strong, just running to the other side of the screen, and then looks like Shinakuma 666 has given up, no longer feeling capable of using the Satsui no Hado to take on the symbiotes. And Tab's noting that Shinakuma has in fact lost some games, despite almost every one of those games getting dramatically more value than everyone else. But Shinakuma, unfortunately,
changed. But let's see what he's got. Alright, nice, very nice. Moonstone actually has an infant that was discovered very recently. It is banned this tournament, but I am going to allow Remora to end his combos with that specific string. Okay, getting the hits on the Ken, very nice. Gambit is not released yet. We will be having an exhibition after the stream, though, to showcase a little bit of Gambit. Oh my goodness, that counter, very nice. Into that sick new Thanos animation. Very recently changed from the last patch, I think. Nice happy birthday. Almost takes him out. No meter to continue, though. Ooh, very nice. Hey, what's up, Heath?
Hey there, sorry about that. I am back for this match here. We got Remora versus Quack, and then is Isisera playing a match off stream?
Isisera,
She's up this?
she went to the restroom real quick, so then she can prepare for a match after this one.
Oh, yes, of course. No, for sure. Now, Remora versus Quack, I wouldn't want to fight either of these guys. These guys are too good. I don't like it. I don't like it. It bothers me. They're just too nasty with it. Quack rocking the hunk Ken before Isisera somehow. Really good with the jump confirms there. And Remora, like, despite having, I want to say this is the first time he's played his team since the nerfs. Oh my god, they both died.
What is happening?
This is the Remora Classic, by the way. He definitely blows up assist characters with this team so well. It's really difficult stuff to navigate. But yeah, we'll have to see here. Yeah, Remora gets the scoop. Should just be a simple confirm here. Oh, not if you drop the bombo. Air dash too early for the ROM loop there. Happens. Now Quack having to spend his 1 bar. Kill Moonstone there. Could have opted for impact palm loops, but just decided to keep it simple. Ooh, actually corrected that. That was insane.
Yeah, that was a really, really good adaptation from Quack. Realizing he got the confirm off the meaty. Goes for another meaty. Oh, gets kicked into space for his troubles.
You know, now this is Sentinel. He chips you with normals. I'm not sure. He just got opened up. All right, Scoop Hagen Dazs. Don't worry about it. It didn't happen. Those characters, they didn't die.
A little bit sloppy there. A little bit sloppy, but you know, we take those. W is a W.
W is a dub. Dub is a dub.
And that.
Oh, welcome
She's
back.
back.
Thank you
but
for saving my throats.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin, for commentating for a moment, even though y'all have been under the weather, and thank you for hosting, even though you've been under the weather.
Kevin Ha, truly the throat goat. Well, anyway.
The throat goat. We
Anyway.
gotta save that one for later. Someone
Yeah,
please
one for
put
later.
this
That's
in.
what that means, right? That means you're like a really good commentator while you're sick. Anyway, so Remora getting the happy birthday here on Quack. Gonna take out the character. Spending X Factor here. Also just dealing big damage to Thanos here. Ends up setting up for this this tri-jump mix. Messes up the air dash. Happens, but still applies some good pressure. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no, he's dead. No, he didn't get the follow-up in time. That Dante could have been dead. That Moonstone should have been dead. Snap. Yep. That's what we do. I completely agree with getting Sentinel here, by the way. Because it's like, you kill Sentinel for no effort here. You get the OTG super. He could have DHC'd into Ken. Don't know why he didn't. Does he know about Shippy Jinrai? Oh, no, you're getting blown up. That super's not good anymore.
Still good, but less good.
It's still very good, just not as good.
Oh, and the
Not the double cube.
double cube is pretty scary. Oh, the triple cube?
Yeah, look at that guy, John Rubik's right there. That's him.
When Quack is going to be pretty high in the air, but that bullet is enormous, by the way. Doesn't matter when you're...
That shit big. Oh, Quack. Don't do it.
A nice block
He's living.
before
Yo, look at this. The fuck was that? I don't know. Yo, DP. They
I
both-
appreciate Quack so much. He respected it and was like, okay, this is...
Alright,
thing to make
something's
sure
happening.
this isn't a drop or whatever.
Yeah.
As soon as Remora proves that he's there and is still doing stuff, Quack immediately goes in, gets the throw, gets the confirm.
Oh, you're alive? Word.
Remora displeased that Amidi did not work out as intended.
More venting in the chat. You know, I get you. I've been there.
Let's see. Quack, on the other hand, deciding to do all of his damage in game.
Yes.
The terror of all three of his characters. Let's see what adjustments Remora makes and try and deal with this.
You know, this is definitely a very spooky team. I mean, you've already shown the efficacy of Ken Hunk. So seeing it from Quack, who's been kind of focusing on the team or focusing on that shell has been pretty interesting to see. Let's see how Remora adjusts to this. You know, still opting to throw out the beams, you know, even though, like, the big downside of Moonstone was that, oh, maybe a super aggressive character that's the fastest in the format shouldn't also have a projectile. So, you know, Moonstone's projectile is significantly worse than Carol's was. But still functional, and Remora's showing that. He can still play a very safe, solid, neutral game. Doesn't have to resort to just going in like a moron. That being said, he's going to pay for it here. Gets opened up by the bullets. No invul on that, I'm afraid.
Only way that she gets invuln, I believe, is her leading up to her counter super. This is going to be hit on DMC1 Dante. Doesn't manage to get the confirm, but Remora doesn't get the confirm either. Gets the follow-up, however, and Thanos, TAC breaks it, is going to get the opportunity to get out of here. Jump blocks and need to deal with the mix-up. Almost had the confirm thanks to the hunk there, and Moonstone is really bleeding. Do you use a meter just to chip her out, or just go for the footsies and hit?
Yeah, I think I would have spent the bar, but Thanos in particular has a bunch of normals that chip as well. Or he's got a couple. He's got some projectile stuff on his feet. Ooh, speaking of chip, we got the best overhead in the game. Let's go.
Oh, now it's all up to Marvel 2 Sentinel. Gets crossed up in the corner, but manages to survive. This is going to be the end of Ken. Is this going to be the end of Hunk as well? Manages to just get to full screen. Wants to make sure that as X Factor goes, it's not an opportunity for Quack to do anything. Gets a single bullet into the confirm. This isn't going to kill, but this does leave things in an advantageous situation for Quack. This is pretty scary for both players.
This is very scary for both players, but I have to say it is more scary for Remora here, sitting on no health in a pretty bad matchup. Hunk kind of smokes Marvel 2 Sentinel here, just based on his tools here. Oh yeah, super. Wasted.
Cover up in that air.
Love that. Oh.
Quack up 2-1.
Damn, he's stepping on his nuts? Crazy. I never saw that option. If he had nuts, he wouldn't anymore. He's got nuts and bolts. Yeah, there you go.
He has even more going on. But, it looks like Remora taking a moment to think about this. What do you do if you were Remora to be more stable in this matchup against Quack? Because Quack seems to be handling a lot of chaotic situations exceptionally well.
It's very true. Now, if I were Remora in this situation and I wanted to conquer Quack here, I think the first thing I would do is I would try to win the match. I find that winning the match is a pretty good strat. Now, jokes aside, I think that Remora is doing a good job. I think that he maybe has to play just a touch more aggressively here. I'm not sure that the Moonstone beams are really giving him the spacing that he wants. You obviously have to contend with Ken, which you have to be very careful about. But I think if he plays safe and ends up sniping assists, I think that'll be a good way to go about it. So we'll have to see what he does here. Just taking a fat break right now.
It's true that Remora is also a player who's very good at being able to do that assist sniping, where he has that awareness, gets a lot of happy birthdays. Quack here immediately back to his team. There's no waiting involved. He's ready to press some toxic throws.
Do you have like a chess clock or something?
The shot clock?
Shot clock? No, yes. Not to just to turn off my PC. No more, you got it, bro.
More like this is a free to enter tournament, and you've got the opportunity to play against cool people. You can do it. It's all good.
You got it.
And also, you're playing.
He's the GOAT, bro.
There's no shame getting beaten by someone who is playing incredibly well.
Nah, to be honest though, I get it. If I was playing Carol and then she got split in half, I get it.
He wants all of Carol in one character.
If you gotta chill and chill, relax. Just go at your pace.
Is this the same color palette we saw before? I think so.
I believe he is going stealth mode. Perhaps he should pick a darker stage. Yo, is that TA Wolf raiding with the party of... How much is that? Can't read that. Is that 5? Party of 9. Okay. Sorry, boy. I have the Twitch chat right here. Why did I even look at that? Anyway, here we go. More starting up. Following up the drones immediately. So, alright. Man did assist, DP, and converted off of the traded...
Ooh, and the overhead.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough. Hey, no hard feelings, man.
And it got taken by Quack there. I'm gonna hop off to play my match against Tabs. Good luck, Tabs.
In this matchup, only because, you know, Isotera plays very defensively anyway. She is a Marvel 2 player in her own right, and so I'll be eager to see how much mileage Tabs gets out of that DP assist. Accidental snapback there, I imagine he wanted to call Psylocke or Thanos just to get some armor. Push in there, gets the trade but does not convert. Ended up kind of overthinking the conversion there. And he's going to get hit by Ken for it. Now, Asura is sitting at 1.24. He's sitting at basically Thor health. I want to say 1.2 million. And it's very apparent. Like, Ken could have absolutely killed off that, but it would have been close. You know, Isotera would have to spend a lot of bar. But instead, opting to just run the neutral. And, like, I don't blame her. Like, Tabs doesn't have any way to win the neutral at this point, outside of just playing better. So I definitely am curious to see how he's going to adapt to this. Now, Thanos being more mobile, supported by Psylocke assist, this shell I trust more than when Asura was in the front, frankly. Yo, Thanos kicking ass? You see him beat Hunk's ass, turn around, beat Ken's ass. Now, here we go. You can see why both of these players are in Winners Finals. They're very clean players here. Be very careful. And, yeah. Look at that. Hunk. Okay. Ends up clipping the Psylocke assist, but can't capitalize off the punish too much. Gets a very, very nasty cross-up. I think that was Jump M or Jump S. And, X, here's the thing. X has been understood to be probably the strongest character in the meta, at least that we've seen. And, it's not just X. Isotera is an amazing fighting game player. Ends up doing, Baby's first lightning loop. Closing out the round here. Closing out the character. Goes into Saber mode. Now, Isotera loves going into Saber mode against melee characters. Just because, like, it gives you the footsies mode, right? As opposed to hard zoning. As you see, gonna open up Tabs and come back with X. That's 1-0 Isotera. And you can see, when you give the most defensive player in X Factory the DP assist, it is a force to be reckoned with. And honestly, she's not even using it, really. Like, she's just kind of running the Ken offense. Ken, a character that I have made the mistake of underestimating for months. But as of maybe last week, 2 weeks ago, I understand now. This character's OD. This character's doing too much. We go get the Ora. DHC into Thanos. I see. Opted for some high damaging supers there. Opted for a different anchor in Psylocke. Hello, Hamon. How are you doing?
Hello everybody, I'm doing very well. I ate, I put gas, I am fed, I had ice cream, we had other things, but I definitely am not having feats like Psylocke is. Tabs is just laying down the Tatsus. Oh my, how many loops are those? 31 hits?
Isotera laying down the Tatsus.
Oh man, I was totally confused. My mistake.
I don't blame you. I mean, yeah, Isotera been on the Psylocke train, but today she's running Ken with DP assist, which, yeah, for a hard zoner, yeah, run DP, yes, always.
I completely agree.
Completely agree.
But nice from Tabs to hang back. By the time realizes she seems to make a good approach, we're going to go for a super punch. Oh, never mind, Isotera.
Oh, and there we go, sniping the Ken assist here. Ken falls in, but actually live OTG's the back of the hand that Asura chopped down actually ends up killing Ken here. So now we're just going to play slightly more on his defense. We got no DP to bail us out, but we got X triple shot. Imagine bolts on a good character. Crazy. And ends up sniping X with this assist. Very nice. You know, X bleeding hard, but now Tabs doesn't have any meter. There's not really a good way to contest this. You've got this counter, but it only works from about 2/3 screen. If you're full screen like that, you're exactly in Isotera's range. As you can see, easy OTG into level 3.
Snap the neck, Thanos.
He's alive! Isotera did go for the head, and it paid off. 2-0 on Tabs, by the way. Crazy. Tabs has been playing so well, and then you get to Isotera, and it's like, guess I'll die.
Yeah, that 3MS definitely has the advantage, especially doing those step kicks upon Asura, just forcing Tabs to just block. Oh, try to throw some rapid punches. Falling down. There's so many kicks, punches going on the screen, but Tabs finally made a connection, was able to cancel off that, gets a nice loop from the step kicks, drags him to the other side of the wall, and yeah, this should definitely be a dead Ken. As long as Tabs drop it, Was able to actually build another bar. Nice. Didn't even need it. Actually, DHC. Oh, that was a nice buff. I forgot. Got the buff. Sura, still Basura, but he is buff. Especially with this health hunk. Sherry just laid down all those guns, all those knives. Oh, nice THC. Just gonna go for level 3. Oh, it misses. Oh my god, it almost looked like Tabs dropped it. Oh, nice pickup. OGG has it. 13 wall. Bring you down over here. Nice chop. More hands. The loops into more hands. And yeah, Hunk should be dead. If I was correct, the way the last super went, still had the uppercut finisher. And now it's just up to X. Hopefully nothing's gonna happen. But as we all know, Icera definitely has an X. Stance changes, has the loops. Is definitely blocking right here. No, X was actually pushing a button, but was able to recover fast enough to not get combo. Tabs end up drawing the whole THC. Still has X Factor though, even though they're gonna lose Asura. No, his daughter. Damn, gave the thumbs up, said Thanos, you know what happened last round. Taz backing up, trying to get a backdash, but Icera catches him lacking, but unfortunately the X Factor was too fast, might get both assists. Happy birthday, this is the time for Icera. Oh no, the time to have the loops didn't come. Icera still keeping calm, still has 4 supers, on the verge of 5, can worse them, punish? No, nice tabs, covering Psylocke's assist. Just waiting for the moment, is on the cuts, just looking, sniping. Alright, Tabs decided to back off, try to snipe. Get some chip, not even a little. X is so healthy. Unfortunately, or fortunately for Tabs, is able to actually get that hit. Never mind. Get a connection with the OTG. Oh yeah, X Factor. Simple combo cleans it up. Yeah, just testing. Alright, this is how you do the teleport, possibly. So kind of forgot, didn't want to get caught mashing a button as we get into this 4th round. Icera, trying to get a stalemate immediately going. Wants to finish up this map, not let it linger anymore, but Tabs able to get the pickup off that Sonic assist. It's proving how good it is. And Tabs has about 2 bars a meter. Oh no, the extension combo ended up making it drop, and it gets air thrown. Icera wasn't able to dash forward fast enough, tries to apply pressure with the step kicks and the assist, misses, and whiffs buttons, just giving Tabs opportunity right there again. Oh, he drops his combo too. Icera tries to advance again, is deciding to just go for attacking the assist, and it ended up costing Ken for it as Tabs gets the pickup from Asura, dragging Ken on out of here and straight back to hell. Boom, chopped. Nice. See you in Street Fighter 6. Now she's up to Sherry. Nice, got out of the corner, falls back with guns, is able to confirm off of it, has 4 bars a meter. We know Icera is definitely going to go for layer of 3. Here it goes, back kick, spin, neck breaker, and yeah, just some guns, finish it off. Ooh, the last bullet barely finished off Asura. And smart on Icera to reload back on the grenade. As we know, you're able to stock a grenade after any of the special moves, normal moves, and then you can still use the grenade as a cancel off your special moves and normal moves. So you can technically keep doing it over and over if you're fast enough. I would believe so. Well, there's still recovery, but it's still very, very safe. Tess was not trying to let X live at all, but Icera just backing up, picking the moment that she might need to go for a happy birthday situation. Decided to go for X Factor to save their life, but it did not work out, and instead Tab's gonna take this OTG finish off. No, should have just possibly went for just a super. Going for it right now for the. Oh no, the tornado actually stopped the super. Tab's going again for the punch the recovery, but X is too small. Oh no! At this point, Tab should maybe even think about waiting for a grab, backing up. No, but just gets hit low. I was gonna say too small. Icera, get in the loop. Thumbs up. Knows this is the clutch. Oh, goes for the DP. Nice. Tabs luckily was able to not even get hit or locked down. Able to block. Keep an eye on the folks. Keep an eye on the time. 30 seconds left. Starting to wind down. The pressure's building slightly. Icera has the hit, but can she finish it? Has 2 bars a meter. Has the loop right here. Here's one. Mashing. Oh, but was not able to get the second one. But got the loop right there. No super at all. Tabs. 20 seconds on the clock. 3 bars a meter. Oh, I realized Tabs is trying to build 3 bars a meter to get the super level 3. Yeah, just has to hit Icera one more time. Icera just try not to make it happen. Clutches it. Icera 3-2 or 3-1 over Tabs. Thanks, EMC. Oh yeah, that's right. Whew, man, that was clutch stuff, yo. Very, very exciting. A taller zero is what I'm hearing.
Tall zero is he has a little bit of the tall zero with his DS. Oh, but this time it looks like I think our names are swapped between Off and Quack. off needing to deal with some of this Ken aggression. His Venom has been hit with some glancing blows, but nothing that's been serious. It looks like going for air dash at that height is going to get over both Hunk guns, and also the Ken Hadoken has been pretty vital to Heathnoff getting his way in this set, and has been able to get the knockdown on Quack in the corner, uses the ground bounce, doesn't end up getting the web throw afterwards, and is going to use this opportunity to just get out of there, but Ken still gets to mix, and the crouch light is enough. Heathnoff may have been being too big brain, thinking about potential overheads and stuff, and sometimes you just get caught by that low.
Yeah, definitely. He could have just did something a bit differently, but he's actually been choosing to stay in the corner and to keep it metal, as Quack's just laying down those lows, getting them every time. Unfortunately, yeah, the MS is not going to let you be able to predict those quick little feeds coming from Ken, as just Tatsu Ultron in the face. It's going to be up to Hunk. I have a belief. Nice, able to hit both characters. Catch for the happy birthday. Perhaps super, or just have a pickup. Nice. Yeah, lay down the damage, is able to super. Oh no, did the wrong one. Quack attempted the punch, but wasn't able to. Nice air throw from Heath. Heath has a chance. He's going to go for the pickup at just a level 3 to finish, or just smash out super. Goes for level 3. It doesn't miss. Hunk's dead, and Thanos is coming in hurt.
Able to just chip out this character too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the start of it.
Oh, just
Block in time,
super. Heath.
not overcommitting, and uses the grenade to safely protect himself. It's the first game against Quack.
Oh man, what a little heart palpitations. But as we get into the next round, he's just trying to lay over with the overheads before Quack gets him first. Boy, Quack just advances with the nice, just read Tatsu to the face, and it pays off. Unfortunately, does not get the overhead, actually gets the second one. Never mind, we all got hit with that, and still gets the ground bounce. What interesting combination of buttons. Oh, it just wants to go for the reset at this point, but yeah, Heath knows it's still a 2-harder. There's a bit of space in it you can grab out of there, and Venom's grab is one of the best out of these Power Swap characters.
Does have consistent damage and meter build out of it. Incredibly powerful. And it looks like this is going to be the chance to take out Quack's Ken if he invests those resources. Uses the level 3, is going to be able to do it with, I believe, just that much meter, and now still has meter and a half left on deck for making sure that Hunk is a low health character, should die off of any Venom confirmed here. That's assuming that Venom gets to get in the first place. It's down to Hunk, Thanos versus Ultron with Hunk. So much more meter available for Quack, and especially if he gets these air-to-air confirms, is going to be able to get Ultron down in the corner, has level 3 available, and this character gets the combo off of his level 3 like many of the palette swap characters do. So gets to kill off Ultron.
And just got caught not blocking high this time with the just simple quick hop overhead from Quack, and Quack's just gonna take it to even it up. That was very deadly. Perhaps he should have came in swinging once again like he did the first time, because yeah, this time he just decided to drop it. It just didn't work out. But he needed hitting that rematch, getting ready to get to the match, but ends up hitting Ken, but not Hunk, getting smacked up out of the assist, giving Ken time to recover, pick up, and Quack just going again with the resets, but Heath knowing to just go for a raw tag, just dodge all the mixes, not even think about it, gets the overhead, nice dash from Heath. Now gonna get these staircases, bring them to the flow, nice. The drone call is gonna build that third meter, probably possibly level 3. Now just go super, of course, and just DAC if needed into Venom. Yep.
And that leaves Venom on point for the mix-up afterwards, and because it's a capture end state, it's to have a pretty ideal incoming. Is incredibly respectful of Quack's Hunk there, not pressing any buttons, just waiting to see if Quack swings something, ready to punish if he does something too preemptive, and is able to get those big meaty air-to-air buttons and gets the confirm off throw. Already has 2 meters built at the beginning of the combo, should be able to build more with these assists on deck. Does not get his web throw again. Seen actually a decent amount of drops there, which seems very odd for Heath, but there's still the capability for his Ultron and Hunk to make that comeback, and this is how it starts. You hit with that dive punch, then just use the super immediately. cancel off Hunk, and now it's all up to Thanos, and Thanos needs to deal with this team that is resourced. Has ideal assist order going on again. This is going to not hit Ultron, but Quack has managed to waste out the entirety of Heath's X Factor, but it's still an incredibly challenging situation for him to get in on. And that's going to punish, and with DHC, no DHC chosen to be used, still has all of the threat that meter provides in neutral. Quack is going to have to do something pretty amazing here with this Thanos, but we've seen him do amazing things with Thanos before.
Oh man, do you see this backdash blinks from Heath? Oh man, the practice has been paying off. Oh,
I think they're backwards wave dashes.
Oh really? Oh, they're really good.
They are really good.
Yeah, literally full screening on the heck out of there. Quack trying to go for something, was able to kill the first character, testing out their timing, trying to make sure they get the hit, but he gets it instead. Takes it 2-1. Whew, that was a nail biter. Quack was on the cusp. But going into round 3, Heath just trying to close it out, knows that sometimes Quack just needs a little momentum, is able to just steamroll your whole team just like this. This is how it begins. Get the toes off the shots. Overhead snaps. Hunk, does not want to deal with that.
on the way.
No.
Is very willing to swing on the way in with Hunk. Even though Hunk's a zoning character, they have gigantic sword buttons that hit both in front and behind of them. So it becomes very hard to do... Ken's swinging pretty hard here and manages to get the hit. This character is very good in flaily situations. He has tools that do a lot of that cover a decent amount of the screen, and is just like such a threatening character. Manages to get Ultron trying to dash out on incoming. His medium Tatsu in the air will move him forward regardless of what his previous momentum was, so it's really good for being able to get aggressive against people. And those lows have just been so valuable for Quack, and now this is looking like it's going to be the end of Venom. Is this the combo that's going to do it? Looks like it. Is there a good DHC on deck into Hunk? Goes for the bullets, and they are going to barely do it with the upwards downwards spray, and with that Quack ties it up 2-2.
Quack just played. Excuse me. I'm like, I got backdashes too. I get these waivers as we get into the final match 2v2. Oh nice, got laying down a little damage on Hunk, trying to go for a web throw from Venom. Oh, I missed the pickup. Nice, got Hunk, told him back off. That actually builds time for a heat off, and since Hunk was still crumpled, Heath was still able to continue the combo, goes for THC just to get rid of Hunk. That way he doesn't have to worry about it, and this is all looking Heath's favor. Still able to continue the combo, backdashes, just hangs out. Yeah, realizes I don't really have to go in, but Quack begs to differ and says, I'll do it for you. Uses the X Factor, level 3 to just murder the symbiote. Said, I'm sorry, you are no longer the King Black, but Ultron still has a chance, almost gets low. Nice man throw. He gets rid of Ken. Now it's just up to Thanos, and this is basically just like the round that Heath was able to take. But just like the other round, Quack had made a comeback, killing Ultron. We still have a Hunk X Factored out. So you see what happens. Load up a grenade, got one, and now Hunk, Heath is on the, at least able to cancel anything and make it safe. Attempts to just go for the command dash, goes in. This is a light scramble. They're each just trying to get hit on each other. Does this connect? I believe so. It's gonna lay down damage. Heath should be careful. Oh, he threw the grenade, should be able to crouch. Nice. Oh, try to just go for a... Yeah.
Nice. I would have gone for it too. I understand the desire. Oh, and the bullets are going to be able to do such a good job. And there's plenty of time left on deck, but the overhead comes in, and Quack is able to move on to Losers Finals against the and only Tabs the Creator. This is, I think, the first time in like multiple months that Heathnoff has not been in top 2.
Woo! Dang. Should went for an H or something. That was some close. As soon as I saw it.
Before this bracket, because for folks who don't know, the HAVENGERS often puts on open lobbies, either before or after tournaments, sometimes late in the evenings, that there's awesome opportunities, and Tabs is going to tell me this character is fair and then play him, and I'm going to be incredibly sad that the thing.
It was safe off the light Hadoken, and even if from the Hadoken, he probably could have thrown a DP on top. Yeah, and nice off of Tabs, able to throw both characters DP again, yep. Able to demon flip. As any of you might not know, Shinakuma is able to demon flip up to 3 times, or just perform 3 air specials. Nice going for the low, but doesn't matter. Just goes for the DP, and unfortunately, Thanos dies for it. Oh no, Tabs tried to go for something and get out of the way, but Ken actually got the hit. If y'all do not know though, Shinakuma actually does gain red health, but Quack is really going to try not to give Shinakuma that opportunity and just takes him out immediately. But we have the evil Ryu, but looks like Ken's going to try to smack some sense into him with these combos. No reset. Go. Oh man.
Oh, the jabs. When you see someone playing an evil Shoto jabbing, there's always that part of your brain that is like, is this going to be a demon? You need to be ready for it. Oh, got the overhead but didn't have the confirm off of it. And Tabs have been saying people need to use more of the Quack style overheads because they are strong and they work at such a high rate. If both players have used X Factor, this is going to catch both potentially. The double Shinku is enough and it takes out Quack's hunk. And the Tabs going up 1-0 against the Quack.
Yeah, that's definitely a very, very strong super from double Hadokens in X Factor, all that damage. Unfortunately, yeah, Hunk had to take it all. And Tabs, of course, showing the power of the boss character Shinakuma. And of course, don't forget, Shinakuma cannot call assists, cannot tag out if not he dies, cannot DAC out, cannot THC out, TAC, yeah. Oh, nice, almost a blockable with the overhead. Whoa. Oh, wow, that was... Oh, nice on Quack to be able to get the mix-up from the other side, and looks like he's going to be able to take out the Shinakuma just from no super? No meter possibly needed? No, definitely. Oh, misses the DP. Super is going to attempt to GHC out of there. Yeah, just demons.
The SGS. Going to be the end of Hunk, and doesn't even need to do a real Shinakuma combo. Does a regular Akuma combo, but it's still enough. And Ken, on the opposite side of the screen from Shinakuma, has a miserable life.
And as you can see, Shinakuma's life's regaining.
And this beam is going to connect, and it's enough to kill. That is exactly what Quack needed. Decides to leave in Ken, but Ken immediately gets hit. It is not Kenneth's day, and now it's all up to the anchor Thanos. Quack needs to do some great work, because Tabs really wants to get back into Grands, is excited to get more opportunities to win, but this may be an opportunity to lose because that palm does so much damage, and now Quack has an incoming mix-up, puts out the cube, and let's see, Tabs did not respect things enough, is going to lose to the Thanos, and with that, Quack ties it up 1-1.
I kind of had a feeling that Quack was on the dance floor. I was like, you should just read it and just level 3. And right when I thought that, the boot from above came through to the domers of Ken, and it was over. But no worries, we're into the second match. Tab's gonna have to show off some different skills and make sure that Quack does not adapt to his play style. But it seems to not really matter for Quack, just laying down the Tatsus from all over. And oh no, unfortunately drops a combo. Bounce is gonna get punished. No, but Tabs can technically continue the super. Oh no, doesn't need to. Wow, nice lockdown from the THC from Hunk Super. Quack getting hit anyhow from the dive kick Tatsu overhead. Nice ground bounce. Extension from Shinakuma, and immediately Shinakuma's already gaining health. Trying to go for an overhead, is able to block. Hunk, fortunately enough to get the grenade lock, throws it away, tries to catch Tabs being punished, just laying down the chip damage. Tabs taking a moment, they can, yeah, opting to DP, it does make it safe. Oh, multiple hits, but now it's Quack's turn to get shot. And again, Shinakuma's healing once more. And oh wow, the double Shin, yeah, actually was able to get the soup, the grenade
feels
on
like
top.
Super sometimes.
Yeah.
Hunk's ability to use grenades feels like an unreasonable tool set, but it's very satisfying. Oh, and is going to get the punish on that. That's enough to kill Shinakuma. Both of them are pretty even at this point. All of these sets have been quite good, and getting over these shots, but not quite going to be able to confirm off of it. Tabs is now in the corner, and his assist composition makes it much easier for him to zone. Ryu, but let's see how he ends up confirming this. Oh my gosh, that was almost on deck for Quack getting something with the... that, ooh, is going to be using his beam, catches Evil Ryu, and now it's all up to Tabs' Ken. And this is tough when Ken does not have assist to get in. It's very challenging for him to deal with a lot of things, but he manages to get Tatsu into cross-up Hadouken. He's going to press buttons. Those buttons are light, and the light is enough. No, the commit or the throw is enough. And for Tabs.
He had the overhead, just had a super or anything, literally. And oh, man, I would be upset if I was Taz, but no worries. Still has another match. Is immediately hitting rematch. New, yeah, I did not drop that. That was supposed to be mine. It's gonna try to carry a little momentum. New Quack, Taz possibly would have tried to do a DAP, but Quack is the first hit so far. Still working on perfect. Never mind, Tabs isn't able to pick up and get the combo. And yeah, Ken is just like, yeah. Whose character?
The kill Shinakuma. Don't let him regenerate all this life.
Yeah,
goes
definitely.
for the grenades, but the grenades is not going to kill here. Needed to go for the guns because guns actually would have killed. When you see him do that at that height, you're actually able to dash under, super jump, and get an air throw. This is going to be a confirm off of air bullets, kills Shinakuma, has 3 characters left alive, is going to be able to get the advantage against Team Shoto. Even though Evil Ryu is a very powerful zoner, just like Hunk, he needs to get started before he gets to really take full advantage of his zoning powers. And Quack is so willing to just backdash against Ken. He is not going to invest in situations where he'll get blown up arbitrarily. Is able to get those guns, gets the snap off of it, doesn't want to see what this Evil Ryu could do. Has known that Tabs is just so strong of a player that if you don't know exactly what he's going to do with the character, you want to make sure that character dies before they get a chance to play. Is going to be that opportunity for the Quack. Going to need to invest in grenade super, doesn't quite do it, and because of that, Evil Ryu gets a chance to play. This is going to be the end of Hunk. Think that Ken will survive the incoming senior Hunk?
I don't think so. He's gonna go for just an easy low, but it doesn't pick up. Oh, but he gets the Tatsu again, and that one doesn't pick up either. Oh, he cracked the opposite just to go for an SRK into super, blows it out. Still has X Factor, the chance. Yeah, Taz went for the exact same thing too. Demon, oh, and he misses. Goes for the X Factor, just wants to try to seal the deal. Oh, and just nice pressure of Hadoukens. Has to do it back, if not faster. Oh, he's able to go for the double super and has assist. Yeah, and this is just a Hadouken off. Finally has it. Thanos catching strays, and now Quack just catching lows. As long as Tat finishes it, this should be it for the Kenneth. Nice range. Oh, didn't finish it. Oh, and the Tatsu able to back off, and did Tab switch to Evil Ryu? No, keeping it in. Yeah, is able to super jump. Oh, he's gonna take all the damage. Ken's gonna take damage too.
Cube is very strong. Wow, the cube doesn't eat all of Red Fireball. It just passes through.
Yeah,
and is able to block in time.
13 seconds left on the clock. Tab's just trying to lay down the super. Oh, he throws a super. Oh, but the fireball goes through it and stops the startup. And now Quack has no meter whatsoever. As long as Tab hangs out and just doesn't do anything. Very not cool right now. He should have it like that. 3 seconds on the clock. Ken still has a lot of health. Just has to just super out of there. Super right now. Super. Super.
No, there was
Tabs.
You're gonna have to hop off to play Quack after that, but that was a heartbreaker for Tabs.
No worries. Good stuff to Quack. Was able to take a 3-1 over Tabs. Yeah, and it is gonna be up. Well, not really up to Icera. Between Quack and Icera, we see double Ken, double Hunks, but a Thanos and a robot. Icera on the right side. Oh, Grand Finals. Icera has been in Grand Finals the whole time. What? It's such excellent stuff, but Quack just saying that does not matter to me. I will reset this as many times as I need to. Gets caught Sherry lacking. Gonna get shot, and now as it's proving, man, that Hunk assist from Quack is just really working out and just stuffing a lot of the things that Icera is trying to do. Gets his 2 supers, is gonna go for this rebuttal. Nice shots in return, is able to get Quack to back off. Not able to respond to supers, but Quack is just somehow making those earlier judgment calls to get Icy Sarah hit last. Even if it's just the last bullet that hits last on Icy Sarah, it stacks up and it starts to turn in Quack's favor. But finally, Icy Sarah gets the overhead hit with the H. Is gonna able to connect with the command jump. Nice simple combo. Oh, falling down with the guns again. Loops it. Able to confirm with the super. Just has to mash this out. And Hunk's dead though. I wonder what the mix-up for Ken is gonna be. And Icy Sarah decides to just back off and just play the zoning game like we had just actually seen in the other match, but this time it's Quack turn. And let's see what Thanos decides to do right now. Just take a whole bunch of grenades and just get uppercut and DP'd, extra damage. Ooh, had the falling assist. Icy Sarah just opting to just punch her Hunk, try to get the rebuttal, but didn't happen. Nice super jump, able to fall down. Ooh, almost lost Sherry for her troubles. Yeah, throwing the grenade, possibly look for an opportunity to just switch at this point. Yeah, oh, has a super, did he get the right one? No, and the trade didn't work out either. Oh, and Icy Sarah's just gonna stick it out, and now it's just Ken v Ken. Good old Street Fighter preview of 6. Upcoming this summer in June, and if you're planning on buying Street Fighter 6, go ahead and hit that, what is that command? You can help buy it through us. Sure, you guys know which in the chat. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I want to help out. Also, another way to help out the HAVENGERS, pre-order if you haven't already. But now it seems that Quack was able to take out Icy Sarah's Ken up to X once again. Oh, nice. Ken was able to jump over the super before X popped it out and just has X Factor to save himself. Did not catch the low. Gets hit. Is able to slowly make the turnaround, gain some health. 20 seconds though only on the clock. Has to be careful. Quack's just holding up and back. If Icy Sarah makes the wrong mistake, will lose the match and all the rest of this X Factor. Oh, nice DP. It actually beat the die from X. But Icy Sarah was able to at least get in the face. Didn't make anything happen. Never mind. Got the pickup. Bring him to the floor. Is still going to be able to get the loops. I think this Ken is dead, or at least it's super close. Yeah, waited to get the proper damage. Only 5 seconds left on the clock. Nice loop. Icy Sarah, this could be your match. 3 seconds on the loop. At this point, as long as you don't drop anything, just keep it to the final second. You win. Here it is. Icy Sarah taking the first round. Whew, that was a long game, y'all. I got to go back my weight. Do some curls right here while I'm watching this. Dang, nice. Finally capitalized off the assist. Icy Sarah, unfortunately, dropped it at 3 MS. Surprisingly, actually caught Quack lacking with the Hush assist, but now it's Quack's turn. Just decided to push forward with the Tatsu. Got Icy Sarah's Ken in the face, and is just gonna finish this off. Actually able to build 2 bars of meter. Oh no, probably could have got another hit, but decided only 2 was enough and needed. Probably just gonna build a second bar after. Use a grenade to store. No, just hangs out, and Hunk just ends up backing off. Quack's finally storing the grenade, makes himself safe, shoots up to try to predict Icy Sarah's movement and try to lock her down in some way, fashion, or manner. I mean, Quack has 3 characters, while Icy Sarah has 2. Nice. But good backdash, slightly damaged, but ends up paying for it. Oh, and it picks up. This is so much damage on Hunk. Icy Sarah has to think about what they're going to want to do, because a 3v1 comeback is not something that you really want to get started doing. And Icy Sarah agrees with me as they X Factor pop it to kill the Hunk. And now it's just up to Ken, which is also another annoying character. Yeah, as you can see, Hunk was just opted trying to just get that DP. And as long as Icy Sarah hangs out with the 5 meters that she has built, she should be able to at least lay some chip away, or at least stall the super, but is not able to stop the terror that is Quack. Nice GHC to take out X in the background, and Quack ties it back up 1-1. Is Gloria unbanned now that she's updated? Still not turning legal. But Gloria's pretty fun still. I like the changes that were made. You know, she loses health all the time now. It's pretty cool. But something else cool is these punishes that Icy Sarah's getting out Thanos. Yeah, Quack's recognizing that in the Ken to be Ken that they're winning versus Icy Sarah. But when Icy Sarah starts getting the offense and laying down the aggressiveness, that Quack is just, if they switch to another character, it will not only buy time but slowly chip away Ken, where Quack can get Ken back in action and just close out, take a trade or two where it'll be advantageous. Oh, nice Quack punishing the command dash from Sherry, and DSG's immediately into Hunk. Hunk v Hunk. Yeah, Quack's feeling confident that they can out Hunk the Hunk, and I see Sarah's at least taking notes, applying data, realizing that, you know what, I probably do need to get closer and just kind of pick my moments and not let myself get so chipped. Falls down with guns, shoots. Is Quack able to counter? Yep, still in the air. And yeah, now Sarah's gonna lose Sherry. Oh no. OG Warrior, what's up? Fellow NPCI enjoyer, Venom player. I'm sure you love this. Oh, and Quack tried to read a forward dash from Icy Sarah's Ken for the command throw. Man, had that actually connected, that would have been the smartest of reads. I mean, in a way, Quack has to on the 40 MS. You can still play somewhat reactionary, but there's a little bit of guessing in there. That you have to do bit hard reads, but it's been working out for Quack. Quack has made the raw lane all the way, run the gauntlet and lose the final all the way to Grand, and it's been paying off. Oh, having Icy Sarah on the heel. Oh, nice super goes for a trade. Oh, and they both drop at the same time because of the gun bullets and the stun. Oh, nice DP assist from Thanos getting that cube out of there, but Quack being very aware of the buttons that need to press, not anymore, loses Thanos. Now it's getting up to Hunk, and it's just going to be a possible spam situation. Iceric got to close up the distance as soon as possible so that Hunk can't get started. Quack immediately X-Factor try to save the character, and it works out, and now X is dead and just up to Ken. And at this point, oh, and Quack just wants to go Ken v Ken. Oh, but it's not going to work this time because Iceric gets the air throw. Never mind, I cursed Icy Sarah. How could I? Oh, go for the grenades, falls down, but it's unsafe. And again, Ken v Ken, and Quack's about to lose X Factor while Ice Sarah still has all of hers. And yeah, just has to do a simple combo. Icy Sarah, jabbed, face, 2-1 on the verge, grand finals. Let's go. Yeah, Quack even knows. Like, oh, that was almost me. That was almost me. All right, now back. Ice Sarah, game set, point. He's trying to make seal the deal, but Quack is still fighting for their life. Gets the first hit jab, goes for a THC, but Iceric is able to not only counter but get in Quack's face for happy birthday. Do not drop this. X Factors knows the button to press, hits both characters, goes for level 3 for the damage, and both characters again. And now Iceric is pretty much on the verge, is able to safely tag in Sherry. X Factor is going to be able to land on the floor. No, Quack says, I need to X Factor and make myself safe, but it doesn't matter now because Iceric was able to get the rebuttal punish. Just need to make sure to stall out. Be careful, Thanos still has a whole ton of X Factor. Tries to punch the super, just get some damage. Oh no, Iceric is able to just block, just get a grenade. Iceric, perhaps get yourself a little safe. Nice DP with Ken. That is just some harassment. Oh, was able to armor through. And Quack says, no thank you, GG's. Great stuff. I love it. GG's Quack.